What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Real Fan Sports. Hope everybody's having a great day today. Happy Sunday. We got Minnesota and Phoenix today. It is already underway. Minnesota up by 1, looking to end the series and move on to the next round of the playoffs. How you been, Non?
Been okay. Trying to deal with the weather, but been okay.
There you go. Y'all been getting it bad over there or what?
Oh yeah, we had a massive thunderstorm last night and this morning.
Love that.
And it's supposed to rain this entire week.
Brocky said, "Up the Suns." All right, you a Suns fan, Brocky? I don't know, man. I think the Wolves are trying to keep y'all home. You know, they're trying to keep y'all home. They said we don't need to go back to Minnesota, but we'll see. I did.
The Suns might be like a bad thing.
I do see that Suns head coach said that he is not in fear of his job security going into next season if they do end up losing this series 4-0, which I think is interesting. I mean, you got all this talent, and I know the Timberwolves are a competitive team, but to get 0-4 and you don't feel like coaching is a factor in that, where you don't even fear for your job.
I don't
know.
I mean, in that Suns team, I personally would understand where he's coming from because that bench is trash compared to what we thought it was going to be. That bench is trash. And honestly, I don't think you really need Bradley Beal. You can get another third player that ain't an ISO player. Find somebody who's actually a team player. You got too many ISO players on one team.
Yep. But we are here, 9.5 to go in the first. Beal with it. Backing down. He's going to pull up. No good. Rebound, Ant. Ant, that rising star, man. Non's had so many comments to say, and we've done our research, and we're not the only ones that see that comparison with MJ. It's other people as well. He is a talent, and we're finally seeing him just really bust out of his cocoon and show what he's all about here in the playoffs this year. Great jumper there by Devin Booker. He's going to knock down the three-point shot.
Splash.
Okay, give me a second.
Yeah, do you think? And, man, Towns passes inside McDaniels. He's going to get fouled and one.
Is it the shoes?
But how you doing, Brocky? How's life been, man? Brocky, I feel like I didn't even realize at first that you came to us through BKR. When I saw you in there the other day, I was like, oh, that's how we met him. I'm like, got it. McDaniel's going to knock down the and one opportunity. 11-7. 8.5 to go. 6 free throws so far for the Timberwolves. All have been good. 0 free throws for the Phoenix Suns. Beal bringing it down. He's going to pass it inside. Gobert just leaves him on an island, but instead of just pulling up, drives in, then kicks out. It's going to be, I believe, Eric Gordon that's going to kick out to the corner, but he's going to get fouled. Can't stand Eric Gordon. Hard drive, and Booker is going to get fouled. Gobert's going to get called on the blocking foul. So 2 free throws coming up for Booker, and that is also going to be the second foul early on Rudy Gobert. And we're going to have Gobert more than likely checking out here. Yes, and he will. 11-8 is the current score. Make sure y'all take part in the poll, guys. Second shot is going to drop from the line, so make it 9-11, 2-point game. As we have Conley bringing the ball down, hand it over to Ant. Ant guarded up top by Beal. He's going to go left side, waves off the screen. He's going to get doubled by Gordon Beal. Kicks out McDaniels in the corners. McDaniels going to go inside through the contact. Makes the field goal. McDaniels just great job being controlled up in the air, not forcing the shot. Goes up, waits for the other men to go down, and puts it up easy. Naj Reed on the block as he came in for Gobert. Now Edwards for a deep three. No good. Conley fighting for the rebound. Is going to go out of bounds off of Minnesota. Good block by Naj Reed. Naj Reed, the Sixth Man of the Year winner. Beal passes out to O'Neal. O'Neal back out to Beal up top. Now in the corner, KD wants to catch and shoot from the corner. No good. Rebound by Reed. Anthony Edwards to bring it up, guarded by Beal. They're going to work Towns and get the switch. Edwards versus KD. Driving baseline. Booker underneath, and it should be 3-second violation. Yeah, absolutely. Booker was just sitting in the paint, just hesitating, not getting out, not coming back in, sitting in there, trying to predict when Anthony Edwards is going to drive. He's going to get caught watching with the 3-second violation. So we'll have a free throw and possession for the Timberwolves.
All right, all right.
So how was the game yesterday, Non?
It wasn't bad. I feel like Denver, they played, but I don't think they really pushed themselves like that hard to really finish out the series, which I think they still could have, because LA, when they got close to like pushing past a 12-point lead, hitting 15, 16, 17, Denver just played back and got themselves back in the contention like really quick. So I really think Denver could have finished last night, but it wasn't like we're going to over pursuit just to win this game. We're going to play our game and see what happens. And LA, of course, got the win, but I definitely think Denver could have won it if they pushed themselves a little bit harder.
I got you. Yeah, I mean, it's been some interesting games today. We see Knicks are going to go on after Joel Embiid, dropped 50 the other night. Jalen Brunson gives his best effort to take down the 76ers at Philadelphia. He dropped 47 in a big win, 97-92 over the Sixers. And then Clippers almost allowing the Mavericks to come back and win when they were up by 31. Incredible. But that series now is going to get moved to all tied up 2-2. And then obviously, unfortunate for the Bucks now, up down Damian Lillard and Giannis. Wow. Yeah. But yeah, Pacers about that, running away now.
I did see before the last game for the Bucks, not the one today, but the one other day, that Giannis had been shooting around. So I thought he might have played this game, but I guess not, huh?
Yeah, no, he did not play today. And then, obviously with Lillard getting hurt the other day, they did see him wearing a boot, but they have not ruled him out for the rest of the series yet. So I don't know if that's just a, I don't know what kind of strategy. Like, you telling me the man was in a boot and you're going to expect him to come play basketball again? And even if they stretch it out to 7 games, like in 1 week's time, I just don't see it happening.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, that's why when before we, of course, we're doing this game, I caught the end of that game and I was looking, I was like, okay, so Giannis didn't play. But then they made me think, like, so why did they say that he could have played the last game? Because obviously he couldn't if he didn't play this game. Because
if anything, with Lillard going out, Giannis is definitely going to play. Right. If there's even a chance he had to. I mean, you're going down 3-1 now. Yeah. I don't understand what's going on. Now Pacers have all the advantage in the world, and that's the last thing you want to give a young team like the Pacers is momentum. Don't give them confidence.
Yeah.
I do love the conversation between Anthony Edwards and KD and how all this has been going. Kevin Durant was Anthony Edwards' favorite player growing up watching basketball and being able to go against him, trash talk with him, and not bow down. You know, weighing himself up to somebody that he idolized growing up playing the game. Definitely cool.
Yeah.
Conley's going to knock down the free throw because of the 30-second violation. And like I said, it will be an inbound for the Timberwolves. Edwards will inbound it into Conley. Conley guarded by Eric Gordon. Initially got the switch. He's going to work at the cat, guarded by Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant hands off McDaniels. McDaniels wanting to attack KD with some great hands. It's going to go out of bounds. And they're going to call a shot clock violation on Minnesota. So good defensive stop there by the Phoenix Suns.
So did you get a chance to watch any of the game at all yesterday?
No, I didn't watch any of it, man. We were watching movies. You know, we watched like 5 or 6 different movies, and they were all bangers. Like I don't know how we got lucky. Like they all were good.
What did you guys watch?
I couldn't even really tell you, bro. It's all 5. We rewatched. I think it's called The Addams Project with Ryan Reynolds. So that was fun movie. We watched that new movie that came out on Netflix with Sydney Sweeney. That was actually a really funny movie. It's like probably one of the better like romance comedies that I've seen in a while. Like it definitely was good.
You said with Sydney Sweeney? I'm not sure which one you're talking about.
Yeah. It's I forget what it's called. It's like Anyone But You, I think it's what it's called. Anyone But You.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna have a jump ball here at the free throw line of the Suns. KD wins it initially, but Edwards going to come down with it. He's going to shoot at the buzzer. No good from 3. Rebound, Suns. Now KD trying to go down with numbers as McDaniels is slow to get back. He's going to stop, pop, float over Naz Reid's and 1.
and 13.
What up, Trey?
What's up, man?
KD to tie it up. Get the friendly bounce. 14 all. Halfway through this first quarter. McDaniels with it. Wants to get down low to Cat. Cat boxing out against Kevin Durant. Spins inside. Good defense by KD. And they're going to swat it out, but it's going to land in the hands of Anthony Edwards with less than a second. He's got to shoot for 3. No good. But again, in the hands of Timberwolves. Fresh clock. 3-point shot. No good. Finally, Devin Booker's able to hold it.
Why not reset the clock?
I don't know either.
Don't rush that last shot. Didn't make no sense.
Beal trying to use some momentum. Passes it out. It's going to be kicked back to Booker. Booker to KD up top. Now Booker versus Cat. Let's see what he's going to do in this mismatch. Driving side, kicks out. KD gets him the jump. They're just back and forth here. Finally a 3-point look. And it was probably the ugliest of the ones that they pump faked out of. That ball got passed 5 or 6 times, but didn't move no further than 3 feet of each other. Crazy.
Exactly. Nobody else touched that ball but 2 people.
And they didn't move either. It was just, all right, I got it right here. I'm going to dribble up. Now I'm going to pass back. Now you dribble up. Now I'm going to pass back to you. I'm going to dribble. Like, what are you doing? Hilarious, man.
ISO ball games do not win championships anymore. This ain't the 80s, man.
Trey said, I'm happy right now. Pace is about to get the gentleman sweep for the Bucks. Bucks of Cancun. Hey, they very much might, man, especially if Giannis doesn't come back. And with Lillard out, Edwards is going to make 1 of 2 from the line. 15-14.
Hey Trey, why did Bobby Portis get thrown from the game? Why he got ejected?
Yeah, I saw that too. Booker goes inside. It's going to draw the foul on Cat. Cat doesn't like the call. Yeah, Cat's just not in position there. He was crying like a baby.
Well, that's not an
So
excuse to get
crying
thrown
got
from
him
the game.
ejected?
Because if that's the case, then LeBron should have got ejected a lot last night. He literally threw a tantrum.
Trying to see if I can find the
15,
exact
15
play because I did
score.
see the news on it, but I hadn't actually seen what happened. So, couple free throws there for Booker.
Portis.
Takes the lead. Yeah. Now Anderson guarded by Booker. He's trying to get inside, working his way inside the paint. Good dribble drive and good finish. Got a bunch of lead switches going on here early in this fourth game of the 7-game series. Phoenix down 3-0. Devin Booker guarded by McDaniels, working around the screen. Hands it in. Should have been a travel. But Okogie's going to go ahead and get the finish. 18-17. Edwards driving straight to the basket on Beal is going to draw the contact. And I love how Edwards is trolling Booker. He sat and did the typical Booker pose where he just had his head up after the and one.
Edwards hits the free throw. 19-18 current score. 3:52 to go in the quarter. The first quarter. Wait, clean this up.
O'Neal with it up top.
That's fine.
Picked up his dribble, and now it knows nothing to do with it. It's going to get poked out and somehow saved underneath to Eric Gordon. No foul. Anthony Edwards bringing it up for the Wolves. He's going to go at him 4-on-1. Decides to kick out. Naj Reid for 3. No good. KD with the rebound. Now Booker looking to bring it up with some pace. Driving on McDaniels. The long defender able to get a poke at it. But they're going to call it a foul. Reach in.
Close this and reopen it. Close the mine and reopen it. I was trying to refresh it,
Okay.
but it froze a little bit. So give me a second. Be back with you.
No worries, no worries. First free throw is going to drop for Booker. And second will drop as well. 20-19. Minnesota 10 of 11 from the strike. Suns 7 for 7. 1 point game. Anderson cross court. Now back up top to Anthony Edwards. Step back 3-point shot over KD. No good. Battling for the rebound. Finally comes down is Ogagwu. He's going to kick it up. Booker wants 3 of his own. Short rebound. O'Neal to Gordon. Gordon drives inside. No foul. They are not allowing nothing down low. McDaniel's going to get wrapped up. Should be a jump ball. And they're going to call a foul. I'm not sure on who. My goodness. Eric Gordon goes in And Naj Reed just stands him straight up. Gordon wants to foul, but it's not there. Naj Reed straight up. Didn't even move. He's like a board.
Oh, that's what it did. Okay.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Let's see what's up, Trey. Said I wish I could join. Probably not gonna have any guests today, Trey. Just because I'm really trying to test to make sure I don't have those drop frames and stuff. And when I had you in the other day, I was dropping frames. And also, I just noticed that. Remember the other day it was saying my audio was lower. Now my audio is back to being like super loud. So, kind of jacking myself, bring myself down a little bit here. I'll try negative 4.1. So, let me know how that sounds for y'all over there. If I'm really loud, in comparison to non, let me know, that way I can do some fixes there. Yeah, now it's like really loud. Like normally it went from like the perfect range to really low to now it's like really loud. I'm lower than what I've had it before, and I'm in the red right now just talking normal. I don't understand what's going on. Trey says the Wolves is playing like the 90s Bulls. All right, man. Let's not go out there like jumping to conclusions. All right, they need to get a championship before we can say that. But they are looking nice. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Can't wait for the next MJ, aka MJ Anthony Edwards. I mean, look, Trey, I think the world's been waiting for the next MJ since he became in the league, so we haven't seen that yet. I was talking today with Hoodie Jube over on his podcast, going over the Saints draft and free agency moves. And the one thing we kept coming up with Spencer Rattler is about how Spencer Rattler is compared with Patrick Mahomes, and I'm like, I can't stand when people do like crazy comparisons like that, especially with current players that are dominating the game right now. You're putting that much pressure on a 5th round pick.
That's not the first time I heard that. I heard a couple people say that the last couple of days. They talked about them two together.
Oh, I know.
I haven't really
I've heard
watched
it.
Spencer Riley, so I couldn't even. I can't be a part of the conversations because I have no idea.
I mean, the comparison is that because he has a strong arm, he's not afraid to sling it. He's also can throw pretty much any type of pass, like how Patrick can. He's very comfortable running out of the pocket and throwing. So I mean, I understand that, but I just don't love like the comparison, especially to someone like Mahomes right now, who is the best quarterback in the league at the moment and has been for the last couple of years.
Well, I mean, but I think when it comes to the comparison, especially when you comparison like draft players or regardless of what league it is, it's more so of what people believe the potential of that person can be. That's the only thing I look at it.
Right.
Because definitely not comparison to what he is now. It's probably more so to the comparison of what he was at Texas Tech.
Right. All right, 21-20 after the free throw is made. Durant with the ball, 10 seconds. He's going to get stepped on. Falls to the ground awkwardly, but is back up. And he's yapping at Anderson. I don't think he liked what Anderson did. I think Anderson stepped on the back of his foot. And we all know that's scary for Kevin Durant after going through Achilles surgery. So 2 free throws to come up for KD. He'll knock down the first. Grayson now looks so upset to have to be on the sideline after such a great year. KD misses the first free throw for the Suns. Yeah. All tied up. Alexander Walker over to Anderson. Anderson guarded by Okogie. He's going to drive inside. Thought he traveled, but gets away with it and the follow-up. Good bucket. That's a 6th offensive rebound for the Minnesota Timberwolves in this quarter alone. Okogie for 3, no good. But as we put it into existence, offensive board for the Suns. 3-point shot, Eric Gordon. And back to a 1-point lead, 24-23. Both teams shooting poor from the 3-point line as of right now. Just 2 of 8 for the Suns, 1 for 6 for the Timberwolves. And using that off arm, trying to get past Gordon. Good defense, loses it in the air. Suns with it now to try and extend this lead. What up, Slim?
Yeah, I'm gonna test the Video Ninja in that other browser. I'm gonna jump out of here and jump into the other browser real quick and see how if it does anything different.
Okay, cool.
Is it still set for a password?
Yeah, it's the Oh, it's so Steve.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah. Let's see. But what's up, Slim? How you doing, brother? (26-23), and we're gonna have some Okogie free throws coming up. Oh, I'm sorry for Cat Williams. Cat Williams, goodness. Karl-Anthony Towns, Cat. What? Guys, I'm losing my mind today. That's how you know we've been streaming so much. My mind is just gone at the moment.
You say Cat Williams?
I did. I said Cat Williams, bro. I sure did, bro. I told you. My head just hasn't been there today. It's been like that all day today. I've just been fried. I took the one day off yesterday, and like now I can't speak. 26-24. Second free throw coming up for Cat. And it's good. 26-25. Golly, all these free throws in this game. 15 for the Timberwolves, 9 for the Suns in just one quarter. Someone's getting fouled out today.
Embiid the other day had 21 by himself.
Did he really? Jesus. Step back jumper for Beal, no good. O'Neal kicks back out to Beal. Beal working around the screen, gets it back to O'Neal. O'Neal drives in on Cat, but loses it as he goes to finish with the left hand. Last 20 seconds to go in this first. 26-25. Wolves will get the last shot, more than likely guarded by Gordon as well as Okogie. Kicks out to to Walker. Corner, McDaniels 3, no good. Anderson's going to sky for the board, loses it, and the quarter will end 26-25. Suns up by 1.
I mean, at least I guess there was a concerted effort to get the ball around. It wasn't just, hey, I'm going to take this opportunity right now. I don't care what you guys do.
Right. Oh my God. One of my friends just shared me this video. Oh my God. This dude, after stealing from the Apple store at a mall, decided that it'd be a good idea to jump from the second story of the mall and to try and get away. And he broke his leg in doing so and is trying to crawl out. He's like army crawling, trying to get out. Sir, you need medical assistance.
Wow. You need real medical assistance, bro.
Like, he tried to stand up and walk, and his leg just folded. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Jesus. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Corona commercial? I said, don't mind if I do, Corona. I forgot I had some.
Zach's favorite commercial.
Shit's funny, man. Yeah, the movie that we were watching, the one song that was played constantly through was Unwritten. I forget who sings it, but the Unwritten song, yeah. It's and it was just so funny how they played it in as often as they possibly could.
I guess they figured since they got the liability release to play the song, they're gonna use it as much as they can.
Right, that's exactly what it was. It was funny. Like I said, it gave you like early 2010s like romance comedy movie. Like it's what it gave. It was the first romance comedy that I've watched in a long time that I was actually like, all right, this was actually really good. Like I'd watch it again. And normally those I'm one and done with those. And then like I told Skyla, she got mad at me. I was like, and it's got Sydney Sweeney in it. Like, okay, that'll bring people's attention. What up, way back?
Oh yeah. Definitely a lot of people watch movies now because she's in it. Why do you think they got her in the Spider-Man movie?
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, in the Madam Web.
They put her in there. Yeah, they knew that. They knew what they were doing.
Absolutely, they did.
Nothing against her, but they knew what they were doing. And I mean, and for the people who haven't seen Madam Web, like just watch it when it gets on streaming service.
Yeah, I heard it wasn't good.
Because the way they do the ad for it, you expect something totally different.
Really?
Is that totally different? Yeah,
that's upsetting.
Because in the trailer they show the girls in the suits.
Mm-hmm.
They show the girls in the spider suits.
Right.
Yeah. They cheated that scene so bad. Like,
you see him said about it.
It's not even them in the suits.
Gobert underneath comes back.
Suits.
Yeah. Oh, really?
It's like Madam Web is just seeing a vision, and the guy is seeing a vision, like of the of his death.
That's so interesting, especially because like everyone has been kind of.
There's never no payoff with it.
Right. Well, the thing that's annoying with it too is that everybody's so sick of like the origin style movies that Marvel likes to do, and so they bring it back even further to where you don't even put them in the suit for any part of the movie.
But that's not even that's the thing. That's
Anderson
Marvel,
inside with
all
the finish. Oh, it's Sony.
All the movies that Sony do, Marvel don't have that much input on them except Spider-Man.
Yeah, I got
only
you.
Spider-Man. That's why Spider-Man is different than all the rest of them.
Wayback said, "Hey boys, how y'all doing? Doing well, man." He said, "I'm back from Canada. What did I miss? Right. Oh, you back? Finally back home, man? Are you missing? Were you homesick or are you missing being out on vacation?" I'm ready for a little vacation, man. So, what the Timberwolves are doing right now is something that I really like. They haven't shot the 3-ball well today so far in the first quarter. I believe they only made one, maybe three balls. So what they decide to do instead is just aggressively attacking the paint, especially with Gobert in there, who had to sit out majority of the first quarter due to foul trouble. He already has 2, and I think this may be his. So Beal is gonna go and step out for Booker. KD is going to knock it out of bounds again. 13 seconds. A little bit of both. I feel that, brother. I feel that. So they're going to inbound to Towns. Towns backing up KD. Spins inside. Too strong. It was sad to leave my daughter and grandson, but good to get home. I hear you, man. Well, I mean, it's still good. You're able to go over there, visit.
Understandable.
Because you were out there for, what, almost a month way back?
Oh my God, dude was wide open.
Yo, Papa Sora in the building. What's up, Sora? How you doing, my brother?
What up? What up,
Said,
Pop?
what's up, y'all? Let's go Wolves, because 76ers are a disappointment. Poor 76ers, man. A month? I got you. Cool. Hey, look, guys, shout out Papa Sora and the ECG crew, man. Papa Sora, you don't do your own content on your channel, do you? I feel like I looked before to go check, but I didn't see anything. But y'all go check out ECG. We actually were live with them on Friday for day 2 of the NFL draft. It was a lot of fun cutting it up with all them guys. Make sure y'all go and show them some love and support.
It was good to see, Dante officially becoming a Steelers fan.
Yeah. Anderson spinning, trying to drive inside. Anderson getting active. He's going to kick back out. Conley now with it up top. Gets a switch on to KD. Drives inside of him. Ball's going to get stolen. Booker all the way ahead. And yeah, son, dunk it. 32-31. Said, nah, maybe one day. Okay,
one
cool.
day. If the Wolves don't win this game, they're taking a day off so they can win at home. It's not necessarily taking a day off. Sometimes the other team just plays desperate basketball.
I think I didn't expect this game to be 4-0'd like this. 3-point play opportunity for I'm not sure who that was. Who was that drove in? It's for the Wolves.
Kylie.
I think
it might have been Kylie.
Oh, it was Alexander Walker.
Oh, never mind. Conley was the first pass.
Yeah, I didn't expect the series to go this way. I expected the Timberwolves to win, but I didn't expect the Suns just to barely show up. I mean, I know they don't have depth, and I thought that was going to be the big issue going into games 6, and if it possibly got to a game 7. But I expect them to be much better than what they have been so far.
I didn't necessarily expect that 4-0 sweep, but I did expect the Suns to be kind of ass, to be honest with you.
Oh,
because I'm not a big fan of the
blocking foul
Booker Durant combo just yet.
Mm-hmm.
Because neither one of them seems to want to really take over and play basketball. And then they don't play I don't know. They have so many other players on the team that they could possibly could try to get lukewarm, but they're such ISO players that they just don't.
Yeah,
that style of ball is just not going to win, man. It's not going to win because they're not going to beat teams like Denver that pass the ball crazily. Way back, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. So hope you guys enjoyed the Gary. Oh yeah, the highlights.
I heard that through my ear, but did y'all hear it through stream? I normally don't hear it, the actual message. But I hope you guys enjoyed the Gary Ablett. Oh yeah, man, it was a lot of fun. Now everybody's telling me we need to check out his son's highlights as well. So yeah, it definitely was cool.
I've seen those comments.
Yeah, we're hoping to have some. I know we'll definitely have some NRL videos coming up soon. Some NRL live streams. I would like to do some AFL stuff too. I guess we've just only had a couple people that have really asked for it, and not that we don't mind doing it. It's I don't want to wake up at 4 a.m. to to not have at least a good little crowd come in. Did Gobert get hit?
Somebody
did you see?
On the stream yesterday. Yeah, he got hit in the face.
Gordon for 3. Got it. Suns regained the lead 37-34. And thought Timberwolves might want to time out, but it looks like they're going to go ahead and bring it down. They were even slow to come back up. Edwards waiting to check back in. Connolly with it up top. Feeds over to Cat. Cat guarded by O'Neal. Go down low to Gobert. Gobert spinning and turning on Booker. Tries to, like, underhand scoop layup on a guy that's half his weight and size. Makes no sense, but all right, Gobert.
Like, that's not even your skill set, bro. I tried the super chat overseas, but it wouldn't let me. Oh, really?
Oh, interesting. Might be.
So yeah, definitely do Junior.
So I'm a nerd out for a second, but I just saw a train where people take to places for the first time. You never seen a train that people actually ride in, Skylar?
You never seen a train? I'm sorry. I've ridden trains so many times. I'm like, you never see a train? I used to ride train from my college back home every couple of weeks.
We've done it. We've used it for vacations before in the past. It's been a long time, but all things tied up 37-37 after the free throw attempt was made. Gordon working it down low to KD, guarded by Ant. Nice baseline pass to Little back to KD, pulls up high, no good. No, besides from Harry Potter.
No, Harry Potter. That's interesting, Skylar. Papa Sawyer said, when I was 3, I wanted to be the old dude selling cabbages by said train. They got any openings?
Right once you say cabbages, my first thought goes to damn Avatar. Because I just watched it not that long ago.
The old guy.
My cabbages!
Which was perfect because I think that's the same guy that does the voice for the cartoon character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it was.
Scott says, I want to take one. It sounds so relaxing. It's very relaxing. Curl up with a good book. Sounds like my kind of ride. Oh yeah. I've done train from Oakland to Fresno, Oakland to Los Angeles, I've done it from Oakland to like partially to Las Vegas. I've ridden the train quite a bit.
Oh. My cabbages. Exactly.
You can find the one, Skylar, that has like they have like the overnight stuff where you can actually have rooms with beds in them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't remember where we took it to. I don't know if we took it to Texas. I'm assuming we took it to Texas, but I don't remember exactly. Like I said, I was young, but I just remember riding on it and thinking it was cool.
There's one that leaves from California, comes through this way, and I think it goes up to Chicago.
Oh, okay.
You can ride them where it's like it's like a 2-week or 3-week train ride, and it stops a bunch of places.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom did it when she came to Oklahoma when my grandfather passed away.
Oh, okay. So I said, Zach, let's take one. Okay, so we're just gonna go hop on a train with no destination. Just get on the train, go to a destination, be like, all right,
yep.
So where y'all getting off at? Nowhere. We're actually gonna ride back home.
Yeah.
Good on that. What the heck did I just watch? Papa Sora said the nomad life. I don't know if that lifestyle for me, my brother. I have some friends from high school that did that for a while, like especially like out in Europe. Like I have one buddy that like just straight up backpack Europe for like years. Like traveled all over the place, just stayed out there. It started getting part of a bunch of different like mission groups and different things like that. And like you wouldn't like, I didn't know him super well. He was a couple years above me, but like I played soccer with him, so like I knew him. Like we talked, we hung out and stuff. I never would have guessed that that's what he would have done. It was crazy. I was like, shoot. I was like, cool. I always looked forward to like seeing his stories like on like Snapchat or Instagram or whatever, because he'd always be somewhere cool as shit. And I'm just like, ooh. Wait, I said if you can check out the Anzac Day match, Collingwood versus Essendon highlights. Someone else mentioned us to check out something about Anzac. We could try to. It really seems like any game highlights of any sport now is becoming instantly blocked for whatever reason. That's what it seems like. Because even now with cricket, at first you could react to those things, and they got rid of the ability to react to game highlights on cricket as well.
Another foul called on Bill. Oh, they'll call on Koji for a legal screen. I'm like, if they call that, they got to call every one of them because every one looks just like that from all teams. Koji will head back to the bench. Nurkic back in.
Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm seeing anything of that being allowed.
Out of bounds. Turnover. Booker receives the inbound pass, trying to get up the court, across the half court. It's going to be a quick touch foul.
Said even if you get blocked, just watch them. Oh, okay, well, yeah, we can definitely just watch them. All right, I'll have to check that out, man.
Six minutes, 37-37.
KD 3.
Guided by Reed.
Conley hesitates on 3. Hands off. Gobert. Simple one off the glass. 40-39.
Oops.
Booker drives inside. Gets the layup. 42-39. Edwards driving inside. Tough, strong. Gets the finish as well. Now we're just going back and forth. They went like a good couple minutes with no scores at all. Now they're scoring at will. Oh, should have shot that, Book. Oh, Nurkic. Goodness gracious. That might be a flagrant. That's a bad foul.
He should have just went up though.
Should have just went up and dunked.
Just go up and get the points.
Well, the thing is, you're so
That's
big.
Like, dude, just go up there.
Squeeze the ball and don't let go of it until you drop it into the net. Don't go up and lay it up. Dunk it. You can't block. They can't block it out of your hands if you're actually gonna dunk the damn thing.
Oh yeah. Even then, as soon as they threw it to him, he only had one defender, and he waited to draw the foul. He waited. It's like, just jump and dunk the ball. God damn. Like, the baiting culture is so bad.
Then they are going to see if it is a flagrant, because McDaniels, when he does come down, he kind of swipes all the way through the body of Nurkic.
He does hit him in the face.
Yeah, I think it is a flagrant,
yeah.
But we'll see. Said Anzac Day here is a huge day where to commemorate our veterans. It is now a feature game every year between Collingwood versus Essendon. 95,000 fans at MCG. Oh, wow.
That sounds cool. Just
It happened
showing
3
that
days
replay
ago.
over and over, just showing McDaniels slam to the ground. It looks crazy. I know he's falling that direction, and McDaniels falling that direction too. So it looks worse than what it really probably is.
Yeah. Let's see if they let anybody react to it. Yeah, it's so funny. They've changed the thing too, because you have people that have reacted to the ones last year, and 2 years ago, 3 years ago, but it's just not allowed now. We can still check it out though, but I just think it's funny. April 25th of April every year. I got you.
That's cool. Sounds like a cool event.
First free throw for Nurkic drops 43. $44. $44-41. 4.5 minutes to go in the first half. Alexander Walker drives in and finishes high with the left hand.
Nice finish, man. Backdoor pass to KD. KD with the easy jam.
Too simple.
43. Great pass. Yeah. Edwards with a nice three. I want you, when the stream is over, after watching him shoot the couple threes, go and look and see how Jordan's legs look, and it's like his form looks when he shoots a three.
Okay.
You'll be like, damn. Even their feet point the same.
That's crazy.
So if you come to Australia, try to get the Titans game and sit in the front line with me and BKR. He talked about us if we are able to come, about trying to go to one of the games. (46-46), 405. Inbounds to Nurkic. Gets a nice screen on Towns. Cross-court pass. Booker against McDaniels, drives, gets blocked. Towns with the rebound. Towns floats to Gobert. Gobert can't get the ball to finally gets to the drop after the foul call. You're too big to not be able to do the simple things like dunk. Gobert hits the free throw. 49-46. Bill gets hit on the inbounds pass. Another backdoor pass to KD. Towns falling for the bait every single time. 49-48. Edwards. 3. Rattles out. Nurkic with the rebound. Thank you for the subscription.
Absolutely.
O'Neal with the big time three. 51, 49, 305. We got a timeout called by the Wolves. You playing music?
I meant to do this the other day, so I was trying to get it in there. Yeah.
Okay, I just thought I was tripping, guys. Sorry, I hear music. I know we don't hear
Yeah.
it when you when you go. I was like, where's... Doctor Who.
All right, there we go. Let's see. What up, all the facts? How you doing, brother? Said, why are there no fences to court? What do you mean, all the facts? Like nothing separating the players and the fans? Is that what you're talking about? I mean, in basketball, I mean, there are gates for like people that are in like regular attendance, but there is also on court seats that you can purchase for a steep price. Said if you are going to come to our show to get tight. Okay, yeah, you saw that. Can you post the share link, please, and I'll send it. See how you go. Oh, you found it. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so if you ever want to know where the link is, just !react. That'll automatically pull it up. And it should also be in our description of it's in the description of every video since I think like 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. Yeah, Brock, I think it'd be cool, man, to get together with Blaze. That is definitely the plan. There's a lot of stuff we'd like to do. There's a lot of things we'd like to do if we could ever make our way down under. Oop. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. Say I'm back. Just went to my sister's house. She lives right by. Had to kill a big spider. That's funny. Trey, did you ever go back and look at that PC that you were telling us about? You ever go back and look over at it? We're still on a TV timeout currently. Also, how's everybody doing? I don't think I asked that earlier, but I hope everybody's doing well on this Sunday for us in the States and Monday for others. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button for the stream. And if you can, share the stream to your friends, family, to your socials. So it was in the script. Yes. Yeah. So glad you found a way back. Thank you for that. So I'm probably so close early. Oh, okay. Well, you can always check it out tomorrow, see if it's still there. So Towns, guarded by Nurkic, swings it on to McDaniels. Back into Gobert's hand. Gobert tries to pass, but gets knocked away by Nurkic. KD's going to bring it down. Heads it to Bill. Bill for three. Got it. 54-49 is the current score. Zach will update it once he gets back. 8-0 run for Phoenix in the last minute. Cat Towns drives. Will be a jump ball because KD held over to the rock. I think it is the right call. If Gobert ever had an actual finish, like I feel like he's decent at defense, but his offensive package is just not good. Just not good at all. Jump ball. Edward gets the ball first. Towns from the corner. Over Beal. Good. 54-52 is the score. Russian Skittle, what's good? Personally, who you got in this game? Imagine if Kevin Durant gets swept first round. Yeah, it kind of be crazy. I actually want to see how far Minnesota can go. KD is going to drive to the basket. There will be a foul call. It's going to go against Gobert. 54-52, 158 to go. He said Jeremy Lin is my seventh. He said seventh, though. That's hella funny. Your seventh favorite player? I mean, who's your 1 through 6? That's the question. Who's your 1 through 6? But also, welcome to the channel. My name is Nonpfixion. This is Real Fan Sports. My co-host Zach is here, but he's taking care of something real quick. Gobert head to the bench. Yusuf Nurkic head to the bench as well. 6 is Victor Wembanyama. Okay. Gobert and Reed in foul trouble. Okogie, and I didn't see the last name of the second Suns player that's in foul trouble. All three have 3 fouls currently. KD makes the free throw. It's 55-52. So who's your 5th? McConley hits it over to Edwards. Edwards guarded by KD. Cat trying to get position. Back to Conley. Conley guarded by Gordon. Bounce pass. Edward goes up, gets the foul call on Booker, but the shot does not drop. I'm surprised Orlando made the playoffs, but the Warriors sold. Orlando's in the East, bro. The East ain't hard. Warriors in sold. They got outplayed. That's all there is to it. Edwards only sitting at 8 points. Misses the first free throw. Booker's talking to Foster about the foul call. Makes the second. 55-53. Trying to app himself up. Beal guarded by, gets a double screen from Edwards, trying to get across half court. The ball goes out of bounds. They're gonna say it's off Minnesota, but I think it's actually off of Beal. And they're gonna challenge it right now. They're gonna challenge the call. Oh yeah, that's off of Beal. It's off of Beal. Yeah, that's definitely that ball actually goes out of bounds, and it's off of Beal. This is OU on my top 10. I mean, if you have one, you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Some people have one too. Some people kind of have one that's fluid. Some people have one that's like, to the point. But if you have one, sure. So stupid. But if you want to share, go by all means. By all means, player. Question about your name. Why Russian Skittle? Why'd you choose that? Just curious. And are Russian Skittles a thing? Are they different than regular Skittles? Yeah, that ball wasn't good in anyway, because Edwards was up there about to block it. He said, well, because I'm tedious, I'll tell you. 3 least favorite: Jason Kidd, Dwight Howard, Karl Malone. Why are those your 3 least favorite? Conley gets it off to Edwards. Edwards guarded by Booker. Looking to get space. Dribbles to his right side, drives to the paint, gets it off the pass to Conley. Conley for 3. Bad bounce, no good. Suns with the rebound, fast break press. Booker's going to drive. He's going to get a foul call. I don't know if it was a foul. I don't know if it was a foul. Yeah, so you say your 3 least favorite players: Jason Kidd, Dwight Howard, Karl Malone. It's an interesting mix. I mean, I've never been a fan of Jason Kidd, but that's also personal because where I grew up at. Dwight Howard, I never had anything personally against him. I think he didn't get to where he probably should have gotten to because of how his physical abilities were. And Karl Malone, I mean, I think he's very good, big, very good number 4 or 5, however they played him. But I have nothing negative or really positive to say about him, especially with how he is in his later years. Booker hits the free throws. 57-53 is the score. 102 to go. All right, Kylie's going to bring it down. Gets the screen. Swings it off to Towns. Towns for 3. Got it. 57-56. Towns filling the shot. Went for it and got it. Beal gets the double screen. Going to drive to the paint. Misses the dunk over Towns. Grabs his hand. Might have hurt his hand on that dunk attempt. Edwards to Walker. No good. Pass to Beal. Beal drives. Misses it, but the putback. Beal's having a rough outing right now. 59-56, 30 seconds left to go. We'll read the comment in a second. Edwards. Guarded by Gordon. Swings it out to Towns. Towns guarded by KD. Gets it back to Edwards with 17 seconds left to go. Drives to the left side of the court. Now hits the paint. Cross-court pass. Alexander shot rattles out once again. Rebound, Suns. KD, swing pass to Booker. 1 second, turns around jumper. Got it before it goes 0. So 61-56 is the score. Okay, he said Jason Kidd, alcoholic, wife beater, Dwight. He has me blocked on Twitter. That's why you don't like him. He has me blocked on Twitter. What did you say to? He has a relationship with someone whose age is lower than his jersey number. Yeah. Said Russian Skill says there's only been 15 Asians in NBA history. I knew the number was smaller. I didn't know that. I think I saw in the WNBA the first. Was it the first? No. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was dealing with Asian players drafted. But those are some interesting, reasons, more personal than sports related, but understandable, totally understandable. It's definitely your right to feel that way. But it's interesting that you said the one about Jay Kidd because I know what you're referring to. I'm from the Bay Area, so I know what you're referring to. Because that's, yeah. Yep, I know what you're referring to. I said to Dwight, hold on. You said I said to Dwight, he's an NBA one trick. He sucks at everything else in life. Want to be Shaq? Not a one trick. I don't know if I agree he's a one trick, but like I said, to each their own. Everybody's opinions are their own. But I do feel like he didn't. The one problem with the NBA is players who come in the league, regardless of how good they are, sometimes they get put in positions and have to play a role. So you don't always see every player fully play to their full capabilities. You just don't see it because the NBA is about positions and role players, stars and role players. And not everybody can be a star. Okay, let's see. But I mean, that's you say it's too sticky. What do you mean he's too sticky? I don't know what that means. Okay, so Timberwolves down by 5 to Phoenix in the about to go into the second half of the game. Heading over to the stats for the starters. McDaniels with 11 points, 5 of 5 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 1 block, 1 turnover, of course, 2 fouls. Gobert sitting on 9 points in 14 minutes of play, but also has 3 personal fouls, 1 block from the free throw line, 3 for 3. Karl-Anthony Towns in 20 minutes of gameplay has 15 points. Pretty much the one that's kind of holding the team down the most. Conley sitting on 1 point, which he got the charity stripe. And then Anthony Edwards in 19 minutes of gameplay has 9 points, 1 turnover, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, 4 for 6 from the line. And then Kyle Anderson in 9 minutes of play got 4 points. Naz Reid, 2 points. And then also Nico Alexander Walker sitting on 5 points. Then we look into the Phoenix Suns. Kevin Durant, top scorer with 20 points. Booker right behind him with 19. Bill with 5. Nurkic with 6. And Royce O'Neal with 3. Okogie with 2. Nasir Little, sorry, with 0. And Eric Gordon sitting with 6. Both, as far as it comes to the free throw line, both are very close. 15 of 17 for the Suns, 18 of 20 for the Timberwolves. The 3-point percentage is the big difference. Suns are shooting at 50% for 6 of 12. Timberwolves are shooting 4 of 18 at 22%. And that's like I think if they would hit a couple more threes like they were doing the first couple games, this game score definitely flipped the opposite direction heavy. Because they've only made 4 compared to the 6. But the Suns are taking shots at the right time, basically. You said I also do I 2-6. Okay. What up, Dr. Rick? Said, does your state have the lottery? Or have you played it before? Yes, they have the lottery, and yes, I've played it before. Why do you ask, my friend? This reminds me I met Charles Barkley at a golf shop. Why do you ask, Dr. Rick? He said, and apparently MJ was there too, but didn't encounter him. I mean, it's a good possibility. They do play golf together a lot. and they bet on it a lot. Dr. Rick says, I just been feeling lucky lately. I might play because I've up up to the gas pump that was $40 prepaid, and of course I took it out. I don't know if that's luck or being an evil person, but I can't be the only one. Sometimes it's it is what it is. Can be person be mad, but sometimes it is what it is when you're in bad situations or that finances be struggling. He said, "Oh well." But how you doing? How you doing, Dr. Rick? So, well, I'm good for a few days now. I bet you are. He said, "Sleep on the Dakota Baptist." It's so humid, man. But again, for everybody who's here, is your team if they are in the playoffs, is your team faring well, or they're actually struggling against the teams they're going against? Matter of fact, who is your team? So because the clerk came out as I was leaving, but she didn't see I was at the pump, I just felt just felt so bad. I seen her in my review. So what's the stop sign? The stoplight. That Madison Clicks game was crazy. My team doing good. Go Pacers. Yeah, I didn't see the. Well, this is the first game I watched today. I haven't been able to watch any games today. I seen the scores, but I haven't watched the games. See, New York beat Philly. The Clippers edged out Dallas, and Indy, of course, beat Milwaukee. So my team trusts. You said my team trusts the process. Oh Lord, so you must be a 76ers fan. Feel bad for you, brother. So the government pays for gas, or who pays to get gas pumps refilled? Because it is from the government. Well, I mean, the individual companies that run those businesses that have the pumps, they pay for that gas. Of course, the government pays for get gas from other countries. So, what's your favorite team? My favorite team is the Warriors. Been a Warriors fan for a very long time, and Zach's favorite team is the Pelicans. He's been a Pels fan most of his life. That bar did not look good. So, said, yeah, I remember this wrestling. I remember him. He was a dope player. He was a hell of a dunker. He could dunk his ass off. You said, okay, I think I'll go back tomorrow and pay it forward. It's a good idea. If you can do it, man, if you can afford to do it, that's awesome. Oh, wow. Kyrie. I just seen a replay. Kyrie went up against 3 defenders and still got the ball out to get a layup up. That's crazy. That's nice, though. Kenny's That's funny. Say, I'm a doctor, so I should know better than to pull something like that. Damn it, Dr. Rick. Clips came back down 30 was crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the highlights after this while I work on the one of the thumbnails before I lay down or try to lay down. I is tired. So your team has the most loyal players. Like I can't imagine someone like Steph wearing another team's jersey. Imagine him in the Rockets or Clippers jersey. He would never go to those teams though. I think the only team you might see him in after the Warriors is the Hornets because he's always wanted to play for a team because he grew up there. You said I bet Zach would have took the 40 in the RB. Say especially that one girl that be in here crying about that. Talking about Queen. That's too funny. Now she gonna pop up. She gonna get you, and then Sydney gonna pop up. Sydney gonna get you too. Wild Card Kitchen. It's a lot of commercials, man. God, dog. I want to get back to the game. So, who's your top 10 players? I don't have a full top 10. To be honest, I'd have to sit down and write one. But my top 2 is Jordan and Kobe. Basically. No, I'm not. I was never a Lakers fan. I was never a Bulls like fan. I did watch him play. It was very entertaining. I grew up watching Jordan play. But I just think Kobe was just so good, man. Jordan was too, but Kobe was just so good. But I'd probably say you got me. I have in my top 10, I have Steph in there, have Magic, Tim Duncan. No specific order. Like I said, Jordan, Kobe. LeBron is in there, but he's toward the latter part of the 10. But yeah. I like how much Edwards is talking in the game, though. I like how much he's talking. He's talking a lot to Katie, but also to his teammates, which is good communication. Let them know what they got coming. But being vocal is a good thing. Keeps your teammates alert, and we back on into the third quarter. Towns going to drive against KD. runs through Kevin Durant. 61-58. Edwards looks to guard. Beal swings off to Nurkic. Nurkic looking to get the ball back down to Beal. Beal shoots a long three. Towns with the rebound. Gets it up to Conley. Conley's just going to drive. Will get swatted from behind. Ball goes out of bounds. Great defense by Bradley Beal. All right. T. Wolves to inbound. Gets to Gobert. Swings to the Town. Town to McDaniels. Edwards, it gets knocked out of his hands, goes out of bounds off of his front leg. It's going to be Suns ball. Oh. It's going to be a foul on Gobert. I think this is his fourth or third. Gobert heads to the bench. Goes even deeper into foul trouble. Booker to inbounds. Gets to Durant, who's guarded by Reed. Reed also has 3 fouls. Booker drives. Nice stop and pop over Conley. 63-58. Cat backing down KD. Hook shot. Got it to go with a nice little sky hook. I ain't seen that in a minute. 63-60. Booker weaves to the defense. Back to KD. KD for 3. Got it. 66-60 is the score. Let's see. Russian Skittle says MJ, Kareem, LeBron, Bird, Chamberlain, Wemby. How do you have Wemby in your top 10? He said Asian Lynn. Magic, Kobe, Shaq. Okay. I'm saying Wemby because he's probably going to be one, if not the best player ever. I don't think he'll be the best player ever. I don't think so. He'll be a good player. But I couldn't put him in my top 10 yet because he ain't done nothing yet. But I mean, to each their own. It's your list. Nurkic gets the rebound, swings the pass, going to end up in Booker's hand. Booker going to drive against McDaniels. Hits a wall, comes back, resets, pass to Beal. Beal tries to beat the clock, no good. Rebound Conley. Conley to Edwards. Edwards steps into a 3. Got him, coach. Tie game, 66-66. 9:20 to go. Ball gets batted out of bounds. Inbounds. Ends up back in Bill's hand. Bill guarded by McDaniels. Gets the screen. Sidesteps. Goes for 3. No good. Cat with the rebound. Edwards is going to bring it up. Guarded by Beal. Resetting the play. Cat with a double screen. Edwards drives. Gets stuck. Gets to McDaniels. McDaniels rises and dunks. It's going to be a timeout by the Suns. McDaniels caught that one back and gave him all of it. 68-66 is the score. You say, well, he is the highest scoring player in the rookie season, more than 2. Yeah, still, but it's just. I mean, I get that, but it's just his rookie season. Like he hasn't done anything to be put in top 10. Not like he hasn't done it. He hasn't done enough for me to be put in top 10. That wouldn't happen. I think people who say LeBron is better than MJ are retarded. I mean, the GOAT debate is one of those things where a lot of it is opinion based. A lot of people don't go off of statistics. It's just they feel their personal feelings. I don't think LeBron's a GOAT though. I don't care how old he is, how long he's been in the league. I don't care. Like he's not my GOAT. Like, of course he's hitting some landmarks now because he's been in the league for 20 years. But if we, broke down statistics, there's only a handful of categories he's actually better than Jordan in. And that's probably like 4 categories. Where is... Oh, I could do it here. Yes. But like I said, everybody's GOAT debate is their own opinion, so teach their own, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy how MJ retired 3 times. If he never took time off, he wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, if the situation didn't happen with his father, he more likely would not have retired the first time. He retired because of the passing of his father and how his father passed. So he takes that first initial break. And even the teams that even won then, everybody knows like they won their titles, of course. But at the power that the Bulls were at when he went out, they wouldn't have won. We're back from the timeout. .826 and counting. Bill's going to bring it up. Swings pass back to Bill from Okogie. Now to KD. KD's going to drive. Gets to the paint. Resets. Hits with a jumper. Gets it to go. Nice moonshot. Smiles at McDaniels as they runs back down court backwards. 68 is the score. Conley swings to Towns. Towns shoots a jumper over Beal. There's no competition right there. 70-68. Minnesota up by 2. 7:45 and counting. Booker gets a 3. 71-70. Edwards going to bring it down, guarded by Beal. Now switched off to Okogie. Going to drive to the paint. Throws it out to Reed. Reed for the easy 3. Uncontested. Nobody there. 73-71. Booker drives to the paint. Push it like a full extension. Pushes off the defender and gets the easy layup. 73-73 to score. Edwards. Guarded by Okogie. Dribble drive through his legs. Going to drive to the right side. Drive to the left step. Step back. The jumper is just He's on fire right now. 76, 73. He's slapping his leg, pumping himself up. Edwards now sitting at 18 points from just at 8 a few minutes ago. KD, guarded by Reed, drives to his legs, hits the paint, gets the shot up. Might have got contact there, but still gets the points. No call, though. 76, 75. Edwards, guarded by Kogi. Step back to Towns. Towns for a long three. Off the front of the rim is no good. Suns, Booker, bring it down. Guarded by Conley. Get to the cross court to Gordon. Gordon from the sign, the footprint sign, but it's no good. 76, 75, 6 minutes to go. Conley, cross court to Reed. Reed in the corner. Goes a three. Goes up for the jam. It's going to be a foul against Beal, which I think is 4 or 5. Let me see. If that's a foul on Beal, they're going to say it's his 4th. They're going to say it's his 4th. See, Russian Skittle says things that newer NBA fans don't believe MJ played on the Wizards. Charlie Bobcats existed and Wilt really scored 100 points. Yeah, MJ played on the Wizards. It still averaged 20, 22, 21 with no actual help, really. At 40, he was like, I think he was 40, 41. People don't know how to guard threes nowadays. Some teams really don't. Some teams really don't. But also what they get away with as far as the side steps and the back steps and the extra steps, that makes it a little more difficult at times. W commentary, you really know the players and the players' names. We try. No, we don't know all of them. You know, sometimes we have our issues, especially when there's teams that are depleted. But teams like this, where you know most of them, makes it a little bit easier. You know what I'm saying? Booker walks right through the defense, gets a shot up. All right, 77-77 the score. 5:30. Booker sitting on 28 now. Edwards tries to dunk over KD, but it hits too hard off the back of the rim. Pass up to Booker. Booker trying to dribble back down. Walker gets into the paint, gets tipped out of his hands, goes to Gordon. Gordon for 3. No good. Edwards with the rebound. Edwards going to bring it down. Guarded high by Kogi. Now switches off. Gets to the paint with the fillet and the layup. 79-77, 4:55 to go. KD looking to bring it down. Calls for a quick timeout, I believe. Timeout Suns. Thank you, Russian Skittle. Appreciate you. Manute Bol really played at 55. I had a 3-point shooting contest with Manute Bol, and that's a fact. It's not a made-up story. When he played for the Golden State Warriors. Hey, turn the music down just a little bit. What up, Maz? What up, Docs? Say it's crazy. Anthony was so predictable because I went to high school with him. Why do you say he's predictable? He says, "Oh, good game so far." Yeah, it's actually not a bad game. Sometimes there's certain parts of it where the defense is just kind of lacking, but for the most part, I guess not bad. Like IRL shooting contests or 2K. I need more. No, real world. They used to practice at a college called College Alameda, and my dad worked there. And I was always allowed to go into practice when Don Nelson was the coach. back in the day. So I had a 3-point shooting contest with Manu Bol and one of his cousins, who was also tallest forever. Of course, he won. I was close. I was a close second. I beat his cousin. I think I was about 12, 13. I can't remember. Minute. You said Manute must have been a sight to see. I mean, to see somebody that tall was crazy. It was like, damn, he tall. But he was really cool. He was a nice person. He was really nice. Like, he was really cool. Chris Mullins was dope. He was a dope white boy. John Starks was cool. I met John Starks. I met Jordan. I met Pippen. Pippen I was a big fan of. He gives douche energy. You know what I'm saying? Sean Kemp was fire watching him in practice, dunking everything. I seen Otis Thorpe break 2 backboards in one day. I met Patrick Ewing, met Kenny Skywalker, one of the dunk champions. Met Muggsy Bogues, Spud Webb, Gary Payton Sr. Not Tim Duncan. I didn't meet Tim Duncan. I met the Admiral though, because he was there before Tim Duncan. Avery. I met Avery. Booker gets the layup, the left hand lay on the right side of the court of the rim. 79 is the score. Let me get back to chat so I can see what you guys are saying. Cat, turn around. Booker with the flop, but Towns gets the shot up though. 81-79 the score. Booker looking to dribble down, gets a shot up, and gets the foul call. And I think it's McDaniels. He was like, "Where?" Because the defender was standing still. Let me see the hit. I mean, when Cat is turning to get his shot up, he does hit Booker right here. So that was a good one. That was a real one, not an actual flop. But McDaniels, when he was guarding him, he didn't jump. He stayed still. He still got the foul call because nothing you do. $80-81 after the free throws by Booker. It's so funny. They're shooting from the crowd side, right side of the line. And it's a guy with a phone. He's taking shots and he's pressing it. I'm like, he does know he can put the shutter mode on and just press it, and it'll take like 30 shots. But he's like trying to be perfect with it. I was like, just press and hold. And delete the ones you don't want. Okay, we got it. You lived through the history of NBA and met everyone. I did meet a lot of people. Hold on. So we live in an era where all the basketball players are from Europe and Asia. The Olympic basketball is going to be lit this year. Olympics should be pretty good. So I love Stark's first comparator. Yeah, Starks. I think when I met Stark is when he was trying out for the Warriors. He tried out for the Warriors, and then like a couple weeks later, I seen him on the Knicks. So it was before he actually entered the league. But the Warriors run. He was killing people. I don't understand how he never got picked up. I don't understand how the Warriors pick him up because he was killing people in the run. He said, not all Russian, or most of it are still from America. America will always be the standard of basketball. When it comes to basketball, I do believe that. I know the style of play is changing to more Europe style, but the standard will probably still be the U.S. Okay, we get it. You lived through the history of the man. Sorry, you ask questions, I'm going to answer. Players who time never came. Carmelo Anthony, Jeremy Lin, Dylan Brooks. Jeremy Lin had his time. They didn't know how to stretch that time.
I will say this, as of recently, especially the way that Europe basketball is coached is becoming far superior than what American US based coaching is being coached. Because y'all are still pushing fundamentals, learning how to pass, work off the ball, and different things like that. In the US, we complain all the time. They're worried about ISO and pickup. They don't care about actually practicing and running drills and stuff like that, which is a big miss.
You are 100% right.
Shut up, Uzi. What's up, Mas? Appreciate you, DS Empire, for subscribing. Much love, much love.
He said Lil Uzi is back. Shout out, DS Empire. Thank you for shouting him out, Mozzie. 82-81 the score. Edwards got the rock. Swing pass. Comes back to Edwards' hands. Gets the screen. Sidestep. 3. Got it again. 84-82.
Man, it just keeps going back and forth.
It's the cherry picking.
Just like that.
Really
tie it back up. It's a fun game so far, man.
It looks like an old school ball game.
I said, who the fuck is that guy? What's up, Russian?
Anderson missed the shot, but McDaniels gets the putback. 86-84.
At first, I thought this might have been
KD?
Might have been Ron, but I'm guessing it's not. I'm guessing it's actually somebody new, huh?
Russian Skittle?
Yeah. Edwards driving down, up by 2. Cat tries to posterize him. No good. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. That's over the back. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Look, you see how bad KD, ever since he came out and said he stayed away from people that fall on the ground often, every time Durant gets knocked down or someone gets pushed over or something, watch how he looks at him, bro. He looks so angry. Just
how many times has he got injured by somebody falling on him?
All three of them. All 3 of his last injuries has been from people falling on it. And people always want to be, well, he's too scrawny. It has nothing to do with it. My boy actually is very in shape. Like he stretches and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's because people are landing on him.
Very true. Very true.
Why is that even rushing by
this guy? That's my co-host and partner in crime, Zach, man. That's my co-host partner in crime.
What's good, Rush?
So be respectful, player.
NBA season was way better than the NFL. 99% less Taylor Swift. Oh my goodness.
Here we go. You know what? Because you said it, I hope we get 99% more Taylor Swift just to piss people off.
Right. I hope he proposes next Super Bowl at halftime. Like,
I hope she buys a team that wins the Super Bowl next year.
All tied up. See, and you just brought it up. So you're to blame too, Russian. You just brought it up. I haven't heard the name Taylor Swift since Skylar was on stream like last week. Towns for her 3. Cash money.
We gotta do, next season we gotta do posts like I miss Taylor Swift, just to get people pissed off.
Hey, dude, we're gonna look. What do they say? Good, any publicity is good publicity. I don't know, bro. We might get a bunch of Swifties come to our channel. We said we're trying to get our female base up, so. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding.
Is it just me, or do you miss Taylor Swift too? And that'll be the short. That'll be it.
Dude, I could only imagine the pain that would come with, bro. I'd have to stay off of our studio for at least a month, at least. because yes, it would keep popping up on the platform for at least a month. It'd be getting feed work like crazy. Oh my goodness! Especially with her album just dropping to too. Oh yeah, no, it'd been a fucking wrap. Mai said, I have T-Wolves making the big dance. I honestly think they'll beat Nuggets. Gobert won't stop, but will slow down Jokic. I am right there with you, Mas. I think so too. Thank you, Yuji and Mandeep. Do we have a video going up today?
No, our videos, our last couple videos,
trending.
Rotation is crazy right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was about to say, it's like, damn. I was like, we haven't had this many back to back like that in a while. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Karl Malone is so humble. Stupid. Skittle said KD and Harden are always trying to get on super teams that are down bad for a ring. I don't count Warriors ring. He was mega carried. Harden. So I'll say this. I'll say this about them too. The only super team that KD joined was the Warriors. When he joined the Nets, he tried to form a super team by bringing in Kyrie, then bringing in Harden. And then him joining over at the Suns, I mean, I don't know if that's even so much as a super team that he joined up with because they got rid of Paul. They were a number 1 seed the prior year that he joined, but they digressed a lot whenever he decided to switch over. But Harden, for sure. Harden's just trying to go for whatever team's going to give him some minutes and the best chance of getting a ring, but it just ain't working. And I hope it doesn't. I'm a Harden hater. I'm not going to lie. I don't like him. Daniels missed a shot. I'll be honest, man. I don't like him. I don't like his style of basketball.
I respect the honesty. How is that?
Is he a great shooter?
Not
absolutely.
An offensive foul.
Oh, I don't know. Because it's Booker.
Like Booker is dribbling with his right hand. Left arm is extended out, pushes McDaniels wide, and he falls backwards into the crowd, into like the bench. But that's a foul on the defense,
right?
This is so stupid.
It is funny. Said from the names, I guess. Yeah, probably so. Said who's the better white point guard, Nash or Booker?
He said Nash or Booker. That's terrible. Booker was white, that'd be a different conversation, but he's definitely not that.
So funny. I used to love Steve Nash, so even if we're just comparing who's the better out of those two, I still got Steve Nash. He has an MVP, even though it probably wasn't deserved. Yeah. But yeah, give me Steve Nash.
I'm trying to think who else was in the run that year.
Kobe. He took it from Kobe. Like without a doubt, took it from Kobe.
That's the one.
But I think Nash had led them to number 1 seed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And MVP was valued differently back then. Like that was also during the time where they were trying to really push that MVP shouldn't go to just the best player. It should actually go to the most valuable player. And I think that might have been one of the last years that actually happened. And everybody kept saying if Nash wasn't there, they still would have been good. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think so, man. Like, don't get me wrong. Amari Stoudemire was really good. They had, I think they had Diao. They also had Barbosa and Sean Marion. But without Steve Nash orchestrating that, I don't think they're a bottom tier team.
I think they
playoffs, but bottom.
Are competitive. But as far as how good they'll be, I don't know. I don't know.
All right. All tied up at 90
tie game after the free throws.
.24 seconds to go. Just a 6-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Booker with it guarded by McDaniels. Booker pushing him off, trying to get a play rolling. He's going to rotate right side off the screen from O'Neal and is going to draw the contact and the foul. Absolute horrible call. It's just not a foul, man. It's just not a foul. How are you supposed to play defense? Stop punishing good defense. He's running with them. They're running together. Yeah.
Yeah, they're slowing the game down on purpose right now.
And yeah, and that's 4 fouls on McDaniels now. 4 fouls on
They're
McDaniels.
trying to drag out the series.
Yep. I said Russian Booker will never touch Nash. Yeah, I agree with that. The circle of Harden starts off the season overweight, gets traded to a god team, mid-season drops 40 points per game, plays selfishly, and during the playoffs falls asleep on the bench. Sounds about right. I mean, to be fair on Harden, though, he may gain all the weight he wants during the offseason, but my boy comes in great shape every time at the start of the season. So, you know what? He reminds me of what's his name? Patty, the UFC guy. My boy puts on like 60, 70 pounds and then will drop 60.
Hella hamburgers.
He'd
be chowing down. He'd be grubbing for real.
Suns go up by 2 after the free throws. Last shot coming up for the Wolves. Ant driving inside, getting bullied, puts a tough one.
Close.
Can't get it off the glass.
Close, but no good.
Let me guess. He's clear Space Jam quote sounding at. What? Sun Yu is underrated. Peepus. Sun Yu? Why do I feel like that was supposed to be a sentence that gets me to say something funny? Like, who's Sun Yu?
That I don't know. So, Dr. Rick says Russian Skittles Karl was a great player, but it was not so humble as you think. Back then, he got a 13. Yeah. That's why I didn't say nothing about it. At 20 years old, he didn't claim the child, and it turned into a paternity lawsuit. I think he has multiple kids he doesn't claim. The only one I know he claimed is the daughter that went to La Tech. I only know that because when I worked at Fresno State, they were there, and I met her, and he was there too, and I didn't want to meet him. Like, I don't want to meet that dude.
So crazy.
Me and my boss just looked and was like, "Yeah, we're good, and walked away. He was like, "I'm good, no, thank you."
Let me just check in with the girl, make sure she's safe. Right?
Because his daughter was like a star basketball player at La Tech. She was hella good.
Is he from Louisiana originally?
Good. I believe. I know he's from the South. I'm not sure if he's exactly from Louisiana, but he is from the South. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. Yeah, he's from Summerfield. Yeah, that's right by La Tech.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That makes sense.
I was gonna say yeah, but I wasn't sure. I think that's why the daughter actually went there.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't remember. 100% didn't remember.
Karl is a favorite Australian C word. Yeah. So someone on our video that we were like joking about at the use of the C word, especially like in Europe and Australia, they were like, well, guys, y'all know it just means the P word. And we're like, yeah, we know what it means. Like, we're just saying, like, that is y'all's favorite word. And like, it's just hilarious. Like, I feel like it's every European's favorite word. You know what else we got to comment on? I think it was either this morning or late last night, dude. I had to respond. It was just so stupid. So he said,
what they say?
It was in our cricket explains video, explained to a baseball fan video. And dude's he's like, cricket is nothing like baseball at all. Then he goes on to say, and are you guys, he said, are you all you Americans stupid? Did you just call the Atlantic Ocean or whatever the pond is not a pond? It's an ocean. Are y'all stupid? I'm like, are you, what are you talking about, bro? Everybody jokes and calls it the pond. Like cause I made the remark, our guys over there across the pond. He's like, it's not an effing pond. I'm like, you are miserable, aren't
people
you?
People say that all the time.
Right. You must be miserable.
You just hate life.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, did somebody hit your dog? Like, what's wrong with you, bro?
Right.
Calm down.
Oh, man. So funny.
We do know it's an actual ocean. We do know that.
Brooklyn Nets are the most boring team. They got exciting for about 2 years and then back to their boring selves. You all right? I do love the jerseys in the courts, though. I know Nan doesn't like the gray court. I actually really like the gray court, though.
Yeah, it bothers my eyes.
Trey, shut up. Is the British N-word? Oh, it's very. I don't know about that, but that's a crazy statement there.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the British N-word. It's more. I don't know about that one. You said answer Dr. Rick's question.
What was his question? Oh, did I miss it?
Scroll up some. Yeah, scroll up some.
Oh, Zach, you pulled up to a gas station and it was $40 prepaid. Are you taking it or not? I work up to a gas. No, I ain't doing that, bro. I ain't a thief. I ain't a thief.
Damn.
But I'm only asking. I'm only asking two people, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm only asking two people. Like, hey, bro. You know who was that pump? I'll go inside to the counter, be like, hey, do you know who paid on pump 3? If they're like, no, I'll ask whoever's nearest, and you know, if it's there, it's there. Sometimes God gives you blessings, you know. I would say,
College 3, got it.
I would look at it as my payback for all the times that I gave someone that was, you know, asking for money because their car just broke down. They need $5 gas so they can get where. We all know the hustle, but I just give them $5 anyway. Like, I say that's just payback.
Yeah.
I remember I used to mess with them so much. They would come up and I'd be like, can you just stop lying to me? I'm like, what the hell do you want? I said, I'll give you some cash if you need it. I'm like, one dude's like, he's like, yeah, you're right, bro. He's like, I ain't gonna lie. I just want a 6-pack. I'm like, all right, well, just say that, bro. I'll go. If I got some, I'll give you a 6-pack.
Oh yeah, that's what I like. The guys in Vegas because they tell the truth. It was like, look, I just want $10 so I can buy me a dime bag. I was like, right. You know what? I was like, because you're honest, here's 10. Matter of fact, here's 20. Go get a dub on me.
Right,
get a dub on me. He was like, you'll give me a whole dub. I was like, go get a dub. Go get a dub. He was like, oh, you for real? And like every time I see him, he was like always like throw up the do sign that whole weekend. I see him like 5 times. So that dude get around.
Riggs, sorry, laughs. I feel bad now. Dr. I figured I saw you mentioning that in the comments while I was waiting. I wasn't sure what you were talking about. I was like, $40 where? That's funny.
I mean, you don't have to feel bad. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes it happens. Sometimes we take advantage of it. And sometimes we don't. A lot of times it depends on our own personal needs. Sometimes you in the rears, you're like, damn, I really could use this right now, Lord.
Right.
I'll pay it back next time.
Right.
I'll pay it back. Trust me, I'll pay it back next time. But I really need this.
I'm a good guy, man. I remember like it was 3 years ago, I think 3 years ago or so, they had a kid, he looked like he was about 20 something years old. I don't know what his whole story was. I didn't really ask, but apparently it was some crazy bull stuff. His grandparents who he lived with dropped him off and said, good luck. 3-point shot. Oh, wow. 99-95. But they dropped him off and he had nowhere to go. And I was like, all right, dude. I said, I brought him to go to DMV, made sure, because they also took his wallet. They didn't let him get his wallet. They just grabbed him in the car, threw him, and then got rid of him. So he went to the DMV. We got him his identification. I bought him a bus ticket, brought him to the bus stop, gave him some money for a sandwich and a drink, and then I let him on his way. I didn't exchange information because I didn't want him trying to holler at me for some more money in the future. But you know, at least I put him in a spot where you know I wasn't stressing.
Oh yeah. I remember one time me and my brother pulled up to 7-Eleven and a dude sitting outside. And it was hot. He was like, you got any change for? I was like, me and my brother both was like, no, come inside. Let's get you some water. Like you're sitting in the sun. It's 110 right now. Let's go in the store.
Get you some air conditioning.
Grab if you want something to eat, get something to eat. I'm like, get something to eat, get some water. I said, they got gallons. Grab a gallon. I was like, get whatever you need because it's hot outside.
Yeah, it's too hot.
My brother was like, you want a beer? And he looked at my brother, and my brother like, no, serious. I'm asking, do you want a beer? I'll buy you a beer. You're a grown man. Do you want a beer? He was like, if you can give me one, that'd be great. My brother bought him 2 tall boys. I bought him the 2 sandwiches, the thing of water, thing of soda. Like, well, dude, we know we've all been in bad situations.
And the thing is with the people that like hate it whenever like they just see them drinking a beer or whatever, if you're down on your luck, right, and you ain't got extra money, you want to deal with that sober. Like, I'm not saying they should take all the money that they get and spend it on beer, drug, whatever the heck it is. But I'll tell you what, a beer to take the edge off, I'll take it, man. I feel it. I'd be the same way. Yeah, no, we had. I remember the funniest thing. We were driving one time, and like it was raining outside, like storming, and they had the like Jehovah's Witness guys riding on their bikes, and they're like hiding under a tree, and and it's storming, raining. So I pull up, I'm like, hey man, it's like, can we do anything to help y'all? And they're like, man, they're like, well, look, we can't get in or whatever. They're like, I had a small car, so I couldn't fit them anyway.
Yeah.
I was like, I got a couple umbrellas. Can I give you the umbrellas? And they're like, well, we're not allowed to accept anything. I said, well, look, just give me something that you can pay for it with. So like, I had them like, just give me a piece of paper. Gave them the umbrellas. Yeah. Do you know I saw them like 3 weeks later, and they kept that umbrella on them to return it to me, and they tried to give me the umbrella back like 3 weeks later. They just happened to see my car, and they were like, "Hey, sir, can I give you your umbrella back?" I'm like, "Hell no!" I'm like, "I already bought another one." Don't do that.
Yeah, because I remember we see him in the Bay, and it's hot. We don't get super hot summers, but the time we did, I'm like, you riding around a bike with a white button up and slacks on. I know you're hot. Would you like a water bottle? And they were like, we can't accept. I was like, bro, it's hot. I was like, can I give it to you in a glass so you have to give it back to me? I was like, okay, I'll give you in a glass, but drink some water, man. I said, if you drive past, you guys are welcome to drink from a water hose. You can welcome to drink anytime you want to. I was like, cause it's hot, man. It's hot.
Hell yeah.
But you said now, are you taking it? I'm gonna be honest with you, Dr. Rick. It depends on my IRL situation. If I'm in a situation where I'm straight, I'll probably go inside and say, hey, somebody left 40 at the thing. If I'm in a situation where I'm tapped out, I might take it. That's the truth.
Sometimes that's the truth. Sometimes it's a blessing, man.
But I will always repay it back. I will always repay it back.
Absolutely. Good pass, Conley to Gobert, but he just can't catch it.
Yeah. Can't hold on to it. 9:24 and counting. So Clippers remind me of Christmas because I remember the first game I saw Blake was him dunking in PJs on Christmas Day. Marley says, what you mean by that, Dr. Rick?
Oh, not me taking it. I don't know if that's enough for a quote, but it is close. It is close. We didn't say nothing illegal. I didn't. What is it called? Indict myself. Conley for 3. Got it. 98.99.
Dr. Rick says, say if you wake up tomorrow morning and there's 700 million in your bank account, free to use, what are you doing? I'm taking as much out as I can and burying it.
X.
I'm not moving it to a bank. I'm moving somewhere where you got to physically go get it.
Right.
I mean, because hey, it's like Monopoly. Bank favor in your error. I mean, bank error in your favor.
Mm-hmm.
I just seen a story about that where a guy, I don't know where he worked at, it's like a food place, but when they paid him his check, they paid him 300 times his normal pay.
Oh wow!
And they said he disappeared. Like they went to go find him, they can't find him. He's gone.
See, that's something I wouldn't do. That's something I wouldn't do, mainly, especially if you know somebody that like owns it. Like if it's not just like a corporate owned thing, like someone actually franchised it. Like that's their money now. Like that they spit. Because I mean, I've worked for businesses that, I had to get my check a couple days late because in order to afford the rest of the employees, if I.
Yeah, the mom pop spots.
Yeah, either he goes bankrupt or I wait a day or two. Good shot, Edwards.
Yeah, Dr. Rick, I'm not going to take you can't take it all out. No bank will let you do that in the United States. You can't take it all out. But I could probably take a couple 100,000.
How's this not backcourt? Meyer Chasm. Shout out.
Thank you for the
Booker with the head knock. Corner pass, Durant spinning, shooting over Alexander Walker. Too strong. It will hit the rim. It shouldn't be shot clock. That hit the rim. Anthony Edwards does look a little hurt, though.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what happened. Are you excited for 2024 season where Adam confirmed 4 new expansion teams, including another team in Canada and Seattle? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? That's not happening in 2024, is it? I thought it was going to be the 25-26 season or the 26-27 season. I don't think they're going to add all 4 at once. It's going to be like add one year, maybe add 2 to even out the conferences. And then I think they're going to do it like that.
I think it's 2 at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's 4. I think it's 2 at a time. I think it's
4 would be a
Vegas and
lot.
Seattle first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they got to restructure the whole not just schedule, but the team structure.
Yeah.
The conference structure.
Mm-hmm. Conference structure, where players are going to go, not going to go. Like, there's a lot that goes into adding those teams. They can't just be like, all right, you're going to grab all, free agents that people have just let go. They try to make it even some way or another.
Yeah. Trap gets it to Alexander Walker. Nice rebound by Conley. Cat on the perimeter is going to drive. Gets the foul. The
and
shot
one.
The glass is good.
Yeah, good work.
1-2.
I love the version of Cat that takes the ball inside. I love that version of Cat.
I do too, actually.
He has such a soft touch at the rim because he's quick enough.
Yeah.
He has a good enough shot to where he can make anything on the court. And he's big enough and strong enough to take you down low in a post if he needs to. Love this version of Cat. I agree. Some credit unions are better than banks. That's what I use always, a credit union. I've always been told that's been easier or better.
Yeah, credit unions are always better. They're more trustworthy with your money.
You saw the new Kool-Aid packet for Kool-Aid McKinstry?
The Kool-Aid packet? No, I haven't.
Yeah, here.
What it look like?
It's gonna be Black Cherry Blitz. Yeah, I got it on screen. I don't know if you can. Yeah, it's Kool-Aid. That's Kool-Aid McKinstry. Yeah, Kool-Aid McKinstry that the Saints drafted. Y'all are gonna get the starting thing again, guys. Just, I'll skip it. Just give me a second. All right, just press stop. All right, cool. Trey said, "Can't wait for the WNBA expansion." Yo, hey, speaking of the WNBA, shout out the great Miss Candace Parker officially announcing her retirement from the WNBA. Man, congratulations. I mean, going out in a big way. I know she didn't get to play because of her injuries last year, but going out as a champion after a legendary career, and then going back full time working with TNT. Shout out Candace Parker.
I mean, let's see, what is it? So Candace Parker is 3-time WNBA champion, 2016 NBA Finals MVP, 2-time WNBA MVP, 7-time WNBA All-Star, 7-time All-Star First Team, 2020 WNBA Defensive Player of the Year, 2008 WNBA Rookie of the Year, 2008 number 1 draft pick overall, 2-time Olympic medalist, 2-time national champion for college, 2-time tournament most MOP, and then also 2-time AP Female Player of the Year. Candace Parker was a problem when she came into the WNBA. I believe in her rookie year she won the MVP and the Rookie of the Year at the same time.
Insane.
Which is crazy.
Let's see. Or would you instead take
back for Vegas?
Let's see. Trey said, "Yeah, me too. Trey said, "What my great bro say? Never trust banks." Yeah, a lot of people feel that way, man. Trey, you in your paranoia stage right now? That's funny. Dr. Rick, would you instead take 700 million guaranteed cash, or are you choosing 5,000 every day for the rest of your life? 700 million guaranteed? Like, are you kidding me?
I'm gonna do the 5,000 every day.
I don't even think that would equivalent to that amount of money, unless you're talking about since I was a toddler.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I don't. 700 million. The tax is gonna get killed when it come out.
Well, yeah. If we're talking about taxes, then yeah, then that.
Day.
But if we're just saying like you're just getting 700 mil, I'm just taking 700 mil. I'm buying an island, and y'all ain't never gonna see me no more. Ain't nobody nobody getting my money, because my money gonna be on an island somewhere, not governed by nobody. My island.
Russian Skittles said I would do the Shaq strategy, keep it 25%, which is 175 million in my bank. I wouldn't do it in my bank necessarily. I would create a trust, put it in the trust, have my trust start a business, and then my trust will become my personal bank, and I wouldn't have to deal with no other banks. Because the banks, yeah, after banks.
Mozzie said, "I'll only watch the WNBA for one thing. I'm a simple man."
So stupid.
Oh my god. I said, "Are you thinking what is because we might get Seattle Supersonics back?" Yeah, I think we get Seattle Supersonics back. I think that's been confirmed. I don't know if the name has been confirmed, but I think Seattle is definitely getting a team. Vegas is definitely getting a team. I hadn't heard the location of the other two places yet, though. You said something about Canada. I didn't hear that. I think I heard rumors of like trying to get one like in Ontario, but I don't know.
I know they made sure Oklahoma did not take that name, so it'll be Supersonics. I'd be surprised if it wasn't Supersonics. If Go Boyer just actually could catch, like, could actually shoot,
do anything
dangerous with his size.
I ain't gonna lie. Like I was about to dog walk his defense right there, but that was actually, he got up pretty high. Durant, I don't know how he finished that.
Yeah,
that was good.
KD sitting on 33, 102, 101, 6:11 to go. Conley, the cat.
I say intro music playing in the background. Yeah, I got it up. Oh, actually, it says that it's not playing anymore. Did it stop? I was gonna have the intro.
You gotta put it on loop.
Oh, I thought I had it on loop. Properties.
I think it's in when you click on the property.
Yeah, it's in properties. Yeah.
Little button to select. 102, 101 again, 544 and counting.
Yeah, let us know how y'all like that. We are gonna start trying to have some background music. We're rocking now. We'll rock with this one. We'll try a couple other ones. If y'all hear that it's finding too loud or too low, let us know.
105, 101.
Splash.
Wolves with the lead. Edwards now 1 away from 30. Booker drives to the defense. Goes up high. No good. Gets blocked. Kogi with the putback jam.
There we go.
105, nice. 103. Timeout.
Dr. Rick says 700 mil after tax. You don't have to work a day in your life anymore. You better throw me a mill if this magically happens, or I'm hunting you down. Maya said you and me both. That's funny. That is funny. That is funny. Yeah, I actually meant to be having the background music playing the whole time, but I forgot to put it on loop. I'm coming with you so I can play Operation on somebody's auntie after I knock down a few daughters. Every woman needs a doctor, and then like,
so crazy.
See, now these are the things that that Trey is telling y'all to watch out for with them CIA being in here. Forget your options and stick with Plan A. Apparently, so the oh goodness, what's the dang name of the event? The Zurich Classic in New Orleans, which is a golf tournament that that goes on. Well, it's not in New Orleans, but near New Orleans. It's actually right next to Skylar's house. I get today was the last day of the tournament, and I guess everybody was drinking, and they have like a little after party. And Roy McIlroy, for those who or McIlroy, those who don't watch golf might not know him, but he was on stage singing "Journey."
Was he really?
Yeah,
that's funny.
That's pretty cool. We wanted to go. We looked into it. It actually wasn't expensive. I think we might try to go next year. It's only like $40 a ticket, and you can go and enjoy the whole event. And it's like hours,
It's a journey from San Francisco. Edwards, turnaround jumper, gets it to go over Beal, 107.
And this
103.
This is the things, right? About the confidence of him just being Jordan, like of the comparison of him being. It's the confidence too. You come out after Phoenix goes and makes a big.
He blocks Booker's dunk. Edwards takes the dunk away.
Well,
I didn't mean to
what I was gonna that was insane. What I was saying is, they come out the break with the Suns coming in with a little bit of momentum. He goes ahead, getting the low post, runs the clock all the way down because he knows he's gonna make it. There's never a doubt. That's the confidence that Jordan played with. That's confidence that this version of Anthony Edwards is playing at right now. He knows he's gonna make it.
Yeah. I do agree with you.
Is that Dr. Rick or Karl Malone?
Oh God!
He said Dr. Malone. Oh my goodness! Tracy, I'm about to eat 10 hot no bev on stream.
You about to do what?
I don't know what you're talking about. Hot what? Hot dogs? You're about to eat 10 glizzies on stream, bro? Is that what you're about to say? Man, that's a crazy situation you got going on. 107, 104. Inbound for the Suns. Wide open is O'Neal. Got it. Tied up.
Side game.
No timeout. Edwards will bring it up. Still 4.5 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Great game so far. Timberwolves trying to close out the series. Suns trying to stay alive. 3-point shot. Edwards.
That boy. Shoot. KD not paying attention. That's on Beal. But they get it back.
It's good. Good save by Booker.
Gets it up court to Beal. Beal for three. No good. Cat couldn't regather it. O'Neal.
That's a bad pass.
Beal, Gobert with the
trap.
Closeout.
Trap, Cat. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Cat trap. It's Beal so simple. Yeah. Oh, no.
You're right. So I'm bringing the brooms out right now.
It's still close, but if Edwards is feeling it like this. Oh, no. Oh, no.
McDaniels with a great big three from the baseline corner.
That's money.
113.
18 points for Jay McDaniels. This could be foul on Towns, I believe,
on the movement screen.
Yeah, he ran over the screen is what they're calling. I wish they would call that for I wish they would call that for us on Lou Dort, but
oh yeah.
But we get
basketball court.
Yeah, we get moving screens called against us though whenever that happens. So I had to turn the game off yesterday too, bro. It was just it didn't help that we weren't playing good either, but it was just everything on top of it again. I was like, this is just not even fun.
Yeah.
Like that block, that play they called a block. And then they kept continuously showing it. Like they kept replaying it. Like after it happened, at the end of the quarter, during halftime, in the third quarter, and in the fourth quarter, highlighting it. And I'm like, it was a foul. Really? Like, why are y'all still glorifying it? Like he didn't smack him across his elbow and they just didn't call it. He didn't even touch the ball. Foul.
That sucks that nobody even recognized that either.
Booker knocks it first. Oh, they recognized it, bro.
It's a cat, no man, it's okay.
The Pels about to get swept. Yeah, no, we're definitely getting swept.
Get the broom out. NBA Phoenix versus Timberwolves with Cat guarding a snake. Cat guarding a snake, so terrible. Pearl's about to get swept. Unfortunately,
I think so.
Even though I still think they could beat that team, I just don't know why it's just not working out, especially with the refs too. That ref situation is tough over there.
I really would love us to win one,
and then just
have Zion come back. Just kind of want to see. I just want to see what it would look like.
Yeah,
I want to see playoff Zion. But I think it was blocked.
Might have got tipped, but he missed it. Yeah, it might be right. Gordon double pumps the three and passes it back. Gets passed down bottom. Cat with
that's a reach.
Back to Booker. Beal.
That's good ball movement.
With it. Now the case was stolen. Great defense.
How do you not shoot that floater there, Beal? You're down by 2. Just shoot the floater.
It's Beal. He's been second guessing everything he's doing.
What's it like getting swept, Zach? I wouldn't know the feeling. God, it sucks right now. Is Zion returning? He won't be evaluated until Tuesday.
Woo! Edwards rises above 2 defenders and it's given to him one time with the one time.
Timeout, Suns.
Dunkin' Donuts. You're right, Russian Skittle.
Trey, to be honest, I think
a question for you. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't think he will return, but he gets reevaluated on Tuesday. So it's possible he could game 5. So I mean, but us down 0-3, if we win a game, I have a feeling they're still just gonna shut him down for the rest of the season.
You might be right.
I hope they don't.
Hey, Russian Skittle, why is your name Russian Skittle? Just curious. Fun fact, I went to high school with Anthony Edwards. You did say it earlier. I remember you saying it earlier.
That's pretty cool.
And then you say he was predictable, but you never said why you said that. Says, and Ant just might be in the him category. Watching him play, it feels like that's what we're seeing. We're seeing it grow. We're seeing it develop, become the true him. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it.
Look, we've been trying to figure out who the next big-time player was going to be in the league once LeBron and Steph leave. We've been trying to figure it out. There's been no true answer. Some people think it'll be Tatum,
hasn't really.
But he hasn't shown out to make you believe it. Some people thought it was going to be Booker 2 years ago. We saw that digression happen.
Yeah, when he was averaging like 40, it felt like.
Anthony Edwards is that next guy. It's about to be. We're about to see Anthony Edwards' arrow. I'm telling you, that's my feeling, man.
Yeah, I think you might be right, bro.
How old is
ball
he?
Gets knocked out of bounds. It's gonna be Minnesota's ball by Beal. Beal cannot get a break in this series, man.
Oh my God! And he's only 22 years old, guys. Oh yeah. No,
I think he might hurt his knee. I think Edwards might hurt his knee on that.
And Beal's fouled out.
That pause. Yep. And God dang it, Anthony Edwards is down.
Yep. It's an ankle.
Watch when he stops right here. He steps
on
ankle.
Foot. Yeah, ankle rolled.
Yeah. You know, when I see them do stuff like that, I'm like, you know, I did that so much when I was younger. Why don't I have bad ankles? Like, why is it so much worse when these adults are doing it?
Well, I mean, I think you kind of answered it. I mean, he's 22, so he's still young. So I mean, his things are still elastic. But I mean, once you hit a certain age, your body stops getting stronger and starts fighting against you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
And then especially whenever you're carrying around, you know, even though Anthony Edwards isn't considered heavy, he's very physically fit, but he's powerful. He's very strong. So every step, he's exerting more force into those joints.
That's true.
But he's going to knock down a couple of free throws.
See, I told you guys Zach was smart. Said James, fear the flop, Harden. Fear the flop. Booker, Euro, shot over Conley.
Good to see Booker, you know, try to put everything he can. That's a foul. Good, it's a foul, and you had Conley not. Oh no!
And now,
oh no, that's the coach.
Now the head coach is down. Now the head coach is down.
That's not good.
Before you say Mike Conley ran into him, say that Booker
pushed him
Mike
into
him. And that's knee-to-knee contact.
Okay. He looks to be okay, though. I think it's just knee-to-knee. Yeah, it's just knee-to-knee. I don't think I saw anything buckle. That's good. Because I was nervous it was going to be like the AK Alvin Kamara situation where he might have dislocated or hyperextended. It looks like, yeah. I got to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, but that's a Booker type of defense. Says as Miami fan, I knew he was him when he put his nuts in Gabe Vincent's face. No, Booker forced Conley out, and when Conley went out of bounds, he ran right into the coach. And coach, yeah, thank you. And then that's what he hurt his knee by hitting his knee either against Conley or against the gentleman that was sitting down. And it's still kind of. Oh, he's technically still down. He's still down. And I like how they're covering up in front of the fans so the fans won't be. But he's up now. He's up.
Still limping, huh?
Yeah, they gotta help him off. Yeah, they take him straight to the locker room. So I agree. Now we used to have those ankle trips, and we were fine. Yeah. I mean, granted, when you playing, them joints hurt, but you just kept pushing it. Oh, they got really walk that far. Bring the wheelchair. You have one.
That's what I'm saying. Why don't you bring a wheelchair out for him?
Yeah, every stadium
has
wheelchairs.
Ridiculous. Yeah, it should have absolutely been a wheelchair. So now Minnesota's going to have to go in these last sub 2 minutes without their head coach. Me, I'm listening to Conley. On the court, you're listening to Conley. He's been here before. He's been here with multiple different teams. You have your assistant coach will step up, but Conley is the man on the court, the leader on the court right now.
A trusted veteran.
Exactly.
I trust him. Makes the free throw. 118, 113. So that reminded me when yesterday that NHL ref got a chunk of his lip taken off from a puck. God, dog.
Oh, really?
Continue reffing? That's crazy. So, but ankle injury, the trash man. I literally broke my ankle in 2019, and I was about to play for Tonga's sevens rugby team. Well, you really? Haven't played rugby since. That feel sort of gives me PTSD. Beginning the chills and shit. 119 to 113. Another turnover.
That sucks, man. Yeah.
It does suck. First time I've seen a coach get subbed out live. It's so stupid. Conley.
I feel that pain a bit, Mozzie. Because whenever I feel like you've also told us about that before. I just didn't remember the exact story. Because whenever I had my major knee injury was we were playing a higher much higher level team and an older team. We were U16, I believe. Yeah, we were U16. They were U18, and they were also like a level below like Olympic level. Like they were a team that had players being scouted by like the MLS and everything. And they were talking trash like the whole start of the game, trying to say like, why are we even playing these kids? Like, this is a waste of our time. Why are we playing them? And we were giving him the business. We had it tied up 1-1 and all this. And then I got hurt. Couldn't get back in and play. And we ended up losing 2-1 because the person who took my spot choked it.
That sucks.
Who's the backup coach now? It's one of their assistants, Trey. Damn, really? Both of them? That's crazy. First time seeing a coach get subbed out live. That's actually funny.
That's why I was laughing. I was like, that's crazy.
They're trying to take out the other coach too.
Yeah, you see that? Like, we'll see what y'all plans are.
Hey, very true, man. It's just like it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Nothing you can do about it. You know what? Well, now we're part of the group of people that's like, man, if I didn't hurt my knee or my ankle back in high school, I could have been a pro. I could have been a pro. I mean, I could have played college regardless, but I just didn't want to play. Playing college and soccer is like playing fucking badminton. You know what I mean? Like in the U.S., like, you know, it's cool, but is it worth doing?
I mean, you still could have got scholarships though.
Well, I would have been able to get it would have been any good school. It would have been like a small like community college type deal. You know, but I don't know. It's like,
Yeah.
is it worth doing that and sacrificing your studying to be practicing and working and all that stuff when you're not going to do anything more past that? For me, it just wasn't. I knew I wasn't good enough to play any level above a small college. Like maybe be able to get up a little bit, like maybe not D1, but something possibly, or like a semi-pro team.
I mean,
maybe, but
it's worth giving a try though. If you have the opportunity, I would say at least worth trying it. If you could have, you know what I'm saying? That'd be cool. 52 seconds. 5 seconds on the shot clock. McDaniels with the shot. No good. Edwards steals the rebound. Now he's going to waste more clock. Triple defense. Gets it to Cat. Pass is going to be deflected. It's going to stay with the Wolves. So if I was KD, I would pull a Ron Artest on Suns coach.
Jesus. Larry's Finch was Wolves. He died before first season and actually was Chris Finch's dad. Was Wolves what, Zach? And also, what's up, Zach?
What's up, Zach? The potato?
I said I could have had a highlight film and y'all would have reacted to it. We can dream. Facts, bro. We could have had one.
Exactly. All right, 30.9 left on the clock. Let's get out the brooms just in case, dogs. Start. Grab y'all brooms just in case. It might be that time. Cat throws it up. Will be a shot clock violation.
Is
So
NHL
119 to 113?
Is NHL the most dangerous sport for a ref and a player?
For a ref and a player? I
would say yes for a ref.
That's flying around. Yeah.
But for a player, I don't know. I feel like there's probably some more. NHL is up there. I'd have to really like sit back and think about it. Like, because to me, it'd be it'd either be hockey, some form of rugby. I mean, y'all can debate between whether it's league or union. I mean, I have to like watch enough of both of them. But there's also some other like really crazy sports like water polo and shit like that. That's just insane.
Yeah. I don't know if it's. I mean, I say because I've watched a lot of hockey and seen it in person. Because these guys play for so long, you don't see that many injuries in hockey. You don't see a lot of injuries.
None that are purposely done because of fighting. You know what I mean? None that aren't purposely done.
Yeah. Of course, there are a few jerks that play and they do some very questionable things. Conley gets it in, gets trapped. Gets out of the trap.
I called timeout too early. Yeah, you called a timeout too early. He thought they would get the half court violation, or not the. I forget what it's called, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
Lil Uzi, I'm dying right now.
But I mean, as far as like I said, it's hockey. The potential of getting injured is there because of the puck being flying around. So the potential is there for that. But that doesn't happen as often as people who don't watch it think it doesn't happen. I've gotten hit by a puck, but that was rare. It was hella rare how it happens.
Yeah. And this is also us not we're talking about like a ball or object sport. Like obviously we're not talking about MMA and boxing and stuff because those are obviously way more dangerous, right?
Yeah. Of course.
'Cause if we're talking about just in general, what's the most dangerous? MMA, without a doubt.
Yeah, anything MMA, the bare knuckle fighting, those guys are way more dangerous than anything. Because they go to first blood sometimes. Slap boxing, dangerous.
It is just slap. Yeah, hell yeah. It ain't good to be going unconscious like that. That's why like I always think it's funny whenever the people are like, yeah, put I want to be choked out. Like Steve-O did it and stuff like that. Screw that, guys. Like I'm good. Yeah. It's like it ain't good. And that's what they try to explain. They're like, hey, that's not good, right? You pass out because you lost oxygen to your brain. It's not a good thing to be passed out.
Yeah. I know in college, one of our friends who was an actual wrestler, he showed us what it feels like to be put in one of those chokeholds. Yeah, I don't want that.
Edwards.
The easy two. I don't know what happened to the defense. They were just sitting there watching. 121, 115.
Base jumping. Base jumping is pretty crazy too. He said it did, which I explained in the chat. You see, fighting is allowed, and that one player, Alan Johnson, died on the ice after his neck got split open. Yeah. I know. We know fighting is allowed in hockey. And yeah, that Alan Johnson thing, that was crazy. Wasn't that something that it was like people believed to be purposely done though? Isn't that what somebody was trying to tell us? Was it Brisky that was trying to tell us that?
Might be.
I didn't look much into it, but I definitely heard about it.
Playoff Jason is not a thing. LeBron and Curry say it's not. That's funny. High altitude mountaineering. Yeah, I just wouldn't do that.
Maya said, haven't made my UFC debut yet, but I've got a solid 0-86 record against my mom. Mom busting an ass. Huh? Dude, it's so funny. My mom, when I was younger, she used to get just so angry and like she'd like always want to try and like, do whatever, discipline me however she want. But she got so mad one time. She like, long story short, but she ended up getting pissed off and decided to punch a wall, and she broke her hand. And so I'm just like, man, that's what you get.
Oh, wow.
Trying to come at me for some stupid stuff. Like,
that's terrible.
Had to bring her ass.
All right, 19.5.
My mom's a tiny woman. She's like 4'11", never has weighed over 100 pounds.
It's going to be a Fallon Walker on the inbound pass against Nurkic. Free throws for Nurkic. Yusuf Nurkic. Also explains why black players aren't in the NHL, mainly because the most players have 50% of that. I mean, that's not why they're not in the league. That's a little different. But there's plenty of black players. That's a whole different thing, though. Especially in Canada.
Don't get caught, the belt ripped to your butt, and try not catching the shoe. I'll tell you, sometimes the mom, they be getting like a third or fourth arm to hit you with. You don't even know where it comes from. Wow. Last time the Suns had been swept was 1999.
What, 1999?
And they have 0 first-round picks from 2025 till 2030. That's crazy, man.
Is that really? God,
that's what they just said. 5 years with no first-round picks. Wow.
Damn.
I said year I was born, bro. That's crazy.
was like, who's on the 1999 Suns roster?
I'm not sure.
They drafted Sean Merriman in 1999. They had Luke Longley, Sean Merriman, Clifford Robinson.
Oh, almost had a chance. O'Neal missed the 3-point attempt that would have cut it down within 2.
That was Jay Kidd was there during that time. Oh yeah, that was the Scott Skiles era when he was the head coach. That's funny. First free throw made, 122, 116. Martha was born 1999. That's crazy. Misses the free throw. KD gets it. 13 seconds. Pass up to Booker. Booker's going to drive. Gets blocked by Edwards, and Edwards turns around and yells at him. And still chirping at him right now.
Wow. Hey, everybody, y'all know what time it is. 1, 2, 3.
Yes, it is. Cancun.
Oh, does this just not? It just not work? I literally played it. It just didn't work. What the heck is going on? Boo! Right, Boo is right. Where? What the hell? Hold up now. Did I delete it? I don't think I deleted it.
1, 2.
There it is. Okay.
He says time for the Suns to pull out their Metro card because it's time to hop on the L train. I like that.
Get them brums out. Matt, I ever tell you my buddy Gavin, the year that we swept the Falcons. I think it was either Falcons or Panthers. I can't remember what year. I can't remember if it was Panthers, but we swept them. We beat them twice in the regular season, and then we beat them in the playoffs. We faced them the first game in the playoffs, and we beat them. And my buddy happened to run into Mark Ingram the same day of the game, but later. Really? Like Mark Ingram was at a grocery store buying something, and he had a broom, and he got him to sign a broom because they swept the Falcons.
That's funny. That's funny.
He's like, bro, he's like, that's my fate. He's got a bunch of autographed, and like, my dude's got some crazy stuff. He actually, shout out Gavin. I think I've said this before, but like he got me one of the limited edition Alvin Kamara Airhead things. He's giving me that. He's giving me a couple.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, shout out Gavin. He's got a lot of cool stuff, but he said that's by far his favorite. What's up, Elite? Sun bench players are happy they can do something productive other than riding the bench. Yeah, now they can prepare the towel rules for their in the locker room. Goodness gracious, man. They're going to the same place as the Pelicans, the Black Sea in San Antonio, like Charles Barkley said. Oh yeah, he talked about Galveston. They're going to Galveston. That was funny. That cracked me up whenever he said that. Did you see that, Don?
No, I did not. I did not see that.
Yeah, Barkley said, man, he said, forget Cancun. He said, I'm so sick and tired of them playing like this. He goes, he said, they ain't going there. He said, they going to take a car ride over to Galveston. That dirty ass water. That's what he said. I was like,
that water dirty as hell, bro.
That water is dirty as hell. I know, man.
I told you that water is nasty.
Trust me, I know.
You don't swim in that water. You don't swim in that water.
Because it's the Gulf, man. It's the same. It's the same as the water in Biloxi. It's the same as the water down south in Grand Isle by us. Yeah. I know that water nasty. Because all the reserves for the chemical plants get sent that way. It gets sent down it.
And it's full of poop from all the flooding. Mm-hmm. It's hella poop. And I mean, okay, yeah, we know fish poop, but no, this is human excrement. That water is nasty. And then Russian Skittle, I'm probably gonna use that L train somehow. I want to make a video with that.
I do like that. That is funny. I love Anthony Edwards' mentality, bro. Still,
Yeah.
And like the crazy thing is, he's
I
matured
thought that
as a
before.
player, but he's still like
Yeah.
young at heart. He's still 22. Like he's still coming out there, like he's excited. He's like, yeah, I just wanted to go out there and kill. Like, and I can't wait to kill again. Like, wait till this dude gets serious. That's about to get scary.
Yeah.
He turns 26, 27, starts getting serious. Man,
Oh yeah.
this dude is still like 3 years off his prime. Do you realize how crazy that is? He's at 3 to 4 years off his prime. People consider for men prime age is between like 24 or 24, 25 years old up to like 28, 29 years old.
Yeah.
He's only 22.
Yeah.
He's still a kid.
Yep. And his game is amazing. Said fresh hot ales, fresh hot ales.
Rush said bro's about to
we
win
need-
a
that
ring
might
for
be
fun. Oh, okay, go ahead.
That might be a new emote. Fresh hot ales. Fresh hot ales
Fresh
could be maybe a new emote.
Yeah, all right then.
Fresh hot ales. I kind of like that.
I like that too. Yeah, it's so many damn. I keep saying I need to organize
He
it.
said, I can't wait till the summer so I can play with KD at the international, so I can make fun of him and tell him I sent him home.
That's
funny.
ooh.
That's funny. But
I wanted to
you
bring
know the
that
funny
up
thing
too.
about that?
Go ahead. Yeah.
That's what they would do. Like Jordan used to make fun of those dudes when he'd be at the Olympics. He used to make fun of his teammates, especially like Barkley. Oh, he used to get on Barkley's case.
I love how raw he is. He played his ass off tonight. So I wanted to ask you a question because I don't think we've talked about it on here, and everybody else in chat too. Let us know what y'all's opinion on it. Kyrie Irving, after not being selected for the Olympic team this year, he came out and said, whatever, I don't fit with this group of guys. That's fine. He said, I wish them the best of luck. I think they're all very skilled players. But he also went on to mention about how back whenever he played, that they used to try out, that you would get them all together for a 3-day weekend, and they would practice and try out, and it would be some of the best competition. Why did we get away from that? And like, do we think that they should go back?
It's because of them trying to create the dream team every time. That's why we got away from it, most likely. Because I think the first time when they did the dream team, they brought in some players to practice for it, but they don't pick them all.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But they still, because the last time he played was the Redeem Team years, and that's what they did. They had to try out. Kobe tried out to make the team because Kobe was older that year. I think he also he was the oldest one there. I'm trying to remember back to the documentary because I've watched it, but I can't remember exactly how it went. I don't remember if he was just recovered from injury or there was something going on that like had a lot of controversy surrounding Kobe. But they had to try out for that team. It wasn't just given and voted on. It was you actually tried out and tried to make it. Because AD tried out, he was able to get in. He was one of the few. I don't even think he was a rookie yet. Or he was coming into his rookie season, and he's going to play much like how Caitlin Clark coming into her rookie season in the WNBA. She's going to be playing with the Olympic team this year.
Yeah.
I just don't like it. I wish there should be a tryout, man. Take it seriously. Figure out who mesh. Because as a coach, the biggest issue with U.S. teams going into the Olympics is that they don't fit. The players don't fit. We also haven't brought in the highest of talent, but a lot of the players that come in, they just don't fit. And coaches don't even know how they work together. So they're trying to figure it out as they're there, which makes no sense.
Yeah, I think the situation with Kyrie, I have a reason, I have an idea why he didn't get picked up, but
yeah, I mean that's probably added towards it too.
It's like
but
the same thing. Yeah, like same thing happened with Isaiah. The reason why Isaiah didn't get because Isaiah was supposed to be on the initial dream team. He got left off because somebody said,
Jordan.
Jordan
Jordan
didn't
didn't want him.
I'm not playing. Yeah. So
is Zion on the team? I don't think Zion's on the team, Zach. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think Zion's on the team.
know they announced the roster, but I don't remember everybody who was on it.
All right.
Let's see.
I'm trying to see.
So it's Bam, Booker, Steph, Davis, Durant, Edwards, Embiid, Halliburton, Holiday, James, LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, and Jason Tatum.
Yeah. I was supposed to say I didn't think Zion was on it. I think the biggest misses were Kyrie was a miss. Who else did I? God, there's somebody else that I was just really surprised they weren't there. I'm trying to remember. There's nobody on the Pelicans that deserves to be there. I know a lot of people were upset Jalen Brunson isn't there. But
he's getting shafted a lot of stuff that he should have got picked for.
But who would you replace him with, right? Halliburton?
If I'm doing Brunson, I can do Brunson or Holiday.
Over Holiday? But you're missing defense. That's the whole point of Holiday is defense. He's gonna be in there just for
but
defense.
you're playing international style. It's gonna be different regardless. Parts of the game is gonna be different regardless.
I mean, it will be different, but I mean that's like what Wade came in there and played defense. Wade showed that he could be a good defender in the Olympics during the Redeem team. People never looked at him towards his defense. He came in and his job was to be the best defender on the court at the guard position. And that's what he did.
I understand that. But like everybody that they pick is one of the best players on the team. Holiday is not the best player on the Celtics.
Kevin Durant just tweeted.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
did he really rush him? Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. Like I said, I do think Brunson is good.
Of course he did.
I do think Brunson is good, and he's been good the last 2 years. I like Drew Holiday there. He's definitely one that I could see not being there, but as just a depth piece, someone that's just going to come in and play defense, I see why he would fit in that equation of things.
Because I mean, if you say about the defense thing, you shouldn't have Booker because Booker don't really play defense.
Yeah.
Like you can have another two guard there instead of Booker.
Okay, but then that's what I'm saying.
You could have brought an SGA and been better.
Yeah, is SGA isn't on our team. He's Canadian.
No, I'm just saying as a person, like this, you could have brought in anybody else besides Booker. Like you don't need Booker.
But his role would be scoring. His role wouldn't be defense. I was saying Drew Holiday is coming in there as that defensive role. That is what his job is to defend and facilitate.
When you look at different positions, besides LeBron, most of these guys do play defense. Halliburton, kind of question mark, but most of the other guys do play defense. So it's like, you give the exception to LeBron because it's LeBron. So they're going to give the exception to him regardless. Tatum plays when he wants to. Kawhi, we know, is a good defender. Adebayo plays. He's going to play because it's international. He's going to play better defense. AD is a great defender. Steph can guard. Embiid is going to have to guard. He has no choice. KD can guard when he wants to.
I don't like Embiid being there.
Booker's defense is not good.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I'm concerned about. I don't like Embiid being there, and not for anything. It's just I don't like how the whole situation went through. Like he's from Cameroon, right? I believe like he's originally from Cameroon, but he's native. His nationality from France, I believe, and then like he had to go through all this process of because he was supposed to play for the French team. He got something done like 2 years ago so he could play for the French team, and then decided no, I don't want to now, and then reverted that, and now he wants to play with the U.S. team. Some of that is just confusing to me.
You can change your status. You can also be dual citizenship and still be able to play for either one.
Mm-hmm.
But like same thing, why get Kawhi? They got Kawhi because he don't require that much time because he's constantly injured. Don't get Kawhi.
Yeah.
Because if he gets injured in international, then he's not going to play for a whole other season. And that's going to be blamed on international teams, the international play. Then other players will have reasons. Oh, well, I'm not going to go because Kawhi got injured. I don't want to get injured. Yeah. I wouldn't pick Kawhi.
Do you think the Pelicans will also arrive at Elimination Station tomorrow? Do they play tomorrow? Or they play on Tuesday. Can't remember.
I think it's Tuesday.
I think it's Tuesday too. No, it is tomorrow. I thought it was Tuesday. See, I'm a bad fan.
Is it tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so. I think so, Russian. I mean, as a fan, I mean, I hope not. Like, I do still believe or no, yeah, I still do believe in the team. Regardless of how our plays look the last three games. Well, minus game one. Game one, I felt like we played okay. We still missed opportunities, but like we haven't shot well in about 3 weeks. You know, that's just the reality of it.
I don't
We
know
haven't
what
shot
happened.
well in 3 weeks.
Y'all just stopped shooting well. It just stopped.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Y'all was killing for the last 3 weeks of the season. It just stopped.
Just
God
stop.
damn.
Yeah, we stopped shooting well. BI doesn't look good right now. He can't get through Dort. I think we're all mentally frustrated with how like the officiating thing is, and that's something that they got to learn how to suck the hell up and deal with it and just move on and stop, being, because it's like I get it. This is where I keep trying to go in with it, because I'm not a guy that likes to blame it on defense all the time or blame it on the officials all the time. But it is frustrating getting your head into the game whenever you feel like you're not able to play as physical as the other team. There's even been conversation during the game with the announcers where they're saying, "Oh, OKC looks like the more physical, dominant team." Well, yeah, because they're allowed to be physical. We aren't.
Yeah.
We get physical. We get called fouls on.
You try to go to the game?
No, probably not. But OKC is
Like,
the more physical
team.
team.
$8.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, no, I'm not going. I got work and stuff. But yeah, no, I think we go home. I mean, we may have the crazy game just to extend it out one, but I think we go home. We don't deserve to. We don't deserve to get another game.
I really thought they had more potential to actually play better in that series.
Yeah, I mean,
But I was going off the last couple of weeks of the season, how they were just playing lights out for so long.
Yeah, it's frustrating, man. It's super frustrating because you see us making upgrades in certain areas, right? And like we finally get to see a year where CJ, BI, and Zion are all basically pretty healthy. Zion gets hurt last play-in game, last minute of the play-in game at that. With a hamstring issue. Apparently the injury is not as bad as what it's not bad. Like it's nowhere near as bad as what his hamstring issue was the year prior, which is a good thing. But it still sucks.
Yeah.
Then we're not shooting well. BI coming off injury, and Dort has always been a guy that he has not been able to get over the hump of. Dort has always been a tough defender on him and defends him well. He just does not know how to play against him. And for us to just in a whole, I mean, we get 49 wins. It's the most amount of wins that we've had since, I think, 2014, maybe 2013, something like that, where we got 50 wins with Anthony Davis as the star. And then prior to that, it wasn't since 2008 that we had 50 wins. So it's just frustrating. Almost 50 wins, and we're at 8th seed, And it's all, and we can't blame anybody but ourselves at the end of the day.
So the Timberwolves offense is giving me what I need to bust. Rush would be crazy. Trey said, "Is Curry on the USA team?" Yes. Zach says they did not want him on the team.
Cameroon.
You said Cameroon?
He made Cameroon. Yeah, I think they didn't want him because of him.
Cameroon didn't want him on their team.
I think that's because he was fighting to go to France, and then he got accepted. I can't remember the exact story, but then he got accepted to be part of the France team. That was 2 years ago. He wrote out a whole documentary thing that got leaked, and then now he's switching again. That's the thing. I just don't like all the switching back and forth.
You gotta remember, some of these people might get replaced.
And they might.
I mean, they're pretty set on. They just set the list 2 weeks ago. So
I don't know when the cutoff date is. I mean someone could get replaced
because of the injury issues.
Yeah. Like I said, my thing is I just don't like that it wasn't some form of tryout. Even if you knew who you wanted, right, and that never changed, host a tryout and see how it works. Hold a 3-day practice event.
Like I said. I mean, even still, even when they do trials, there's a few spots that's already solid. That's not going to be changed. They might have a couple of spaces to fill, but for the most part, they're going to have their starting 5 regardless. That's going to be locked in place.
Rush says, "What's more embarrassing than getting swept in the first round with KD?" The Pelicans getting swept in the first round, averaging loss by 20 points. Both our teams about to join on the elimination station, Zach. At least it'll be a party. Yeah, that's right. Hey, yo, hey. Hey, don't hate us because you ain't us. Y'all just jealous y'all ain't invited to Cancun. Where's the NBA championship at this year? We don't want to go there. Well, I forget that's not how that works, but y'all know what I mean. Back in 2015, I said that Kevin Durant was overrated. That was stupid, but he's not. I don't think Kevin Durant's overrated.
I feel like overrated.
I still think he's one of the best scorers in the NBA. I think he has the biggest bag. I don't know what the issue is with KD. Some of it could just be crap luck too. I mean, not saying with OKC when they had something special in the working is what instantly deteriorated his brand. And then recently, after leaving the Warriors, him swapping back and forth, dealing with the Achilles injury, dealing with the other injury as well, he just hasn't been able to come back from it.
I mean, I still think he's a good player. I think he's a really good player, but I don't know if it deals with him just not really being a leader. And I don't think he's really a leader. I could be wrong, but just when you see him on teams, he might get angry or whatever, but I don't see him being a leader. And Booker is not a leader. Booker barely has heart to play the game.
Booker was a leader. He stopped becoming a leader after the bubble once he was like, okay, I'm just going to hand the reins over to somebody else. He forgot how to be.
I always felt Booker was full of himself. He was supremely full of himself. And he still does it. Like it was like he gets humbled so often
what it
when
is.
he does it. It's like, dude, calm down.
You know what it is? It's because he dated in that Kardashian family, bro. They all go downhill after they get involved with them. That's what it was.
He's still on the team because most of them dudes are working in Whole Foods somewhere in those different states.
Zach said the Pelicans' issue is that they don't have a backup center. That's actually good. Larry Nance is good, but he hasn't played. He's good enough. Like the problem is that our backup center, our starting and our backup center are two totally different, and I don't feel like Willie knows what he wants because, like with JV has his obvious big weaknesses, right? So you got a game plan around those big weaknesses in certain aspects of the game, which Willie refuses to do, and then he refuses to use him in areas where he should. Like, there's no reason JV shouldn't touch the ball in the low post. At least 25% of the possessions, especially in the beginning parts of the game against Chet. There's just no reason why he shouldn't. But if I'm looking at the Pelicans as a whole, we need someone that's more of a true point guard, and we need somebody at center that can be a shot blocker. We need a defensive center that can move and get up and down court. We don't need big points out of them, but we need him to get up and down court because when Zion's healthy, the center is not used as much because they just get spaced out to clear out the lane for Z to go do his ISO and kick out. Trey said Pacers in 5. You might be right, man. Zach said every team that had Larry Nance Jr. on it never passed the first round. Oh, really? That's crazy. I like Larry, man. Larry's a good dude. I think he was a big part of our culture really building and developing in our team. But, yeah, it's not just his fault either. He's not a game changer, that's for sure. But there's a lot of things that we don't do to help that situation.
It's one of those things that's just an odd coincidence. You know what I'm saying? It's an odd coincidence.
I feel like Willie's really good at coaching 1 through 4, but once he gets to that 5th position, he doesn't know what to do. Like, he doesn't know how to, build offense or a defense around who that personnel is. Because when Larry's in there, it's almost like you have 3 forwards instead of a center. And then when JV's in there, he don't know how to direct JV in their flow of how they play their zone, their zone defense. Oh, so this is the Portis. Yeah, Portis was swinging.
Oh, you watched the clip?
Yeah. Who do Pacers have next round? If Pacers were to win, they play against the. Can I look at it? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to pull up.
They play the Knicks or the Sixers.
Yeah,
Most likely
so
the Knicks,
they
right?
play the Knicks. Yeah. So they'll probably play the
That
Knicks.
could be a fun one.
Y'all got rid of Steven Adams,
could be
literally
a
the
fun
big
one,
man the
actually.
Pels need. Yeah, but he's been hurt. So did we actually miss out on losing Steven Adams? He hasn't been healthy at all. JV, if anything, JV has been the most consistent player on our team. I don't think he's missed a game in 2 seasons. He started every game this year.
Knicks versus Pacers, huh?
Knicks versus Pacers.
Pacers gonna actually have to play defense. They're gonna actually have to play defense.
Mm-hmm.
They got lucky. Both of the stars are gone.
2 people in Cancun declined the Pelicans' offer to come. They might decline it, maybe. In all seriousness, best of hopes for KD. It's time for him to learn Taiwanese. Oh, stop, Skittle. What's your opinion on dark chocolate, Austin Reeves? Austin Reeves.
I like Austin Reeves.
I like
He
Austin
has a high
Reeves, but
ceiling.
I think the hype is also like ridiculous. Like that, but that's the Lakers' fault, and that's the LA mentality. They get one player that shows a little bit of special talent. They think that his shit don't stink no more, and that he's the next best thing, and that he deserves like max contract deals and stuff like that. Like I think Reeves is a good what's it called, like role player for the Lakers, but people that think he's like the shit's McGrits, I'm like, come on now.
Well, if you go and watch one of his like mixtapes, I can see why people think that way. Because him watching them play, I was like, okay, I can see why they picked him up. I was watching some of his tapes. If I can find them again, I don't understand why he wasn't drafted.
Yeah,
like watching, I'm like, there's had to be something wrong with him mentally because this is amazing.
Yeah.
This dude looks great. He got. So
the only thing I can see is that he just has
high
a slow
potential.
step. That's the only thing I can think of because he's a little bit slow.
I mean, it could be, but I mean, I don't think he deserved the max contract when he got it. I know LA's doing that because if they didn't, he would have left.
Yeah,
So that's the only reason why they did it. But another
Do you
thing
think-
that when you play with LeBron, your game changes. Your game changes. Any player who's played with LeBron, the game changed. The only one that was really didn't change was
Kyrie,
Wade, and Bosch. Even Bosch was like a
No, Bosch
different
has
version of
changed.
himself.
Bosch changed a
was
lot.
different- he
I'd
was
say
different- he was
Allen
like
more
different
than
version of
Bosch.
himself.
I would say Allen more than Bosch. Bosch's game changed 100%. He's a totally different player when he played for Miami. They actually made him like
I also thought that was
learn
because
to
of
just become a
the heart
3-point
situation
shooter.
for him.
It could have been too. Yeah. Was Larry Nance was the NBA champion Cavs? Was he? I'm not sure. Larry Nance, senior or junior? I don't think junior was. But I could be incorrect. I don't think he was in the league then.
So he might have played with his dad. So he might be his dad.
You missed my 4 iconic chat comments, Mr. 4. We'll read a bunch of them, man. You said, what you mean? What you mean?
Oh,
Hey, Kevin Durant, after this game, hey, Russ, after you guys' contract's up, you want to go back to OKC and reunite with me and Harden? Bro, what? Not the Westbrook meme. The dinosaur onesie comment was too funny, Russian. I didn't even see that. Oh, can't believe I just watched a playoff sweep wearing a dinosaur onesie.
so silly.
Back in 2015. Oh, yeah. No, I read that.
Yeah, you read that one.
We haven't won a play series since 2014. What the Pacers haven't won a playoff series since 2014. Remember the NHL adapted a team from a movie? Maybe the NBA should do the same in the expansion. Yeah, right.
You said in the expansion. I mean, the only thing that really was adapted was just the the logos. That's it. But even then, it wasn't a surprise. Anaheim is basically owned by Disney, so that was just cross promotion. That's all that
Right.
was.
Oh man, we're gonna see. We'll see how these playoffs unfold. I mean, we got let's see, let me pull up the rest of the games we got. and take a look at all the series that have ended, ones that are getting close to end. As we know, again, to reiterate, today what we saw, Knicks go up 3-1 against 76ers, winning 9-7, 9-2 off of a amazing Jalen Brunson performance, dropping 47 points. Clippers over the Mavs after almost giving up a 31-point lead. They were able to hold off and extend it out. Now the series is tied at 2-2. And, we love to say, a lot of people say it. Playoffs don't start until you win away. So we'll see how this turns out for these two teams. Pacers over the Bucks without Damian Lillard and Giannis. The Bucks absolutely have to have Giannis come back. That's the only chance. It's the only chance.
Yeah.
Outside that, Pacers will probably do a gentleman's sweep. And then Timberwolves obviously taking out the Suns. Tomorrow on Monday, we'll have Celtics versus Heat. Heat are down 2-1 in the series. Miami had a good fight in game 2. They play with the attitude that you expect from Miami, but I feel like a lot of it was some false hope, and you can't expect for them to pull off this series against the Celtics. But I'm glad that they were able to make it competitive, especially without Jimmy. But they'll go into game 4 in Miami. Thunder and Pelicans, we talked a lot about that. More than likely Thunders will allow the Pelicans to just head back to their homes after the game and pack their bags for Cancun or Galveston, as Charles likes to say. I mean, I love to have a little bit of fight. I love to see Zion in the playoffs, even though I don't think we come back from the series regardless, but we'll see how all that plays out. And then we'll have Nuggets and Lakers late tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Can the Lakers hold on, or will the Nuggets take it at home? We don't have our schedule planned for tomorrow, but if I had to guess, I don't know. Now, probably do both games. I know I will definitely do the Thunder and Pelicans because I'm going to watch the game anyway, so I might as well do it here. And then I guess it just depends on how depressed I am after that game, whether or not I want to do Lakers and Nuggets.
Yeah, I was already definitely thinking about the Lakers and Nuggets just because it's a possible end of the series. So I was definitely thinking that one.
Yeah. So we'll figure all that out.
I know if you wasn't sure much about the Pelicans because of how you was last time.
Nah, I still do. I still go through the emotions, man.
Putting yourself through it.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. And now it happened once, it happened twice, and third time I'm just kind of expecting it. I'm just gonna try to enjoy the game as best I can, and I'm still gonna put a bet that Pelicans win it. Even though I'm just give my donation to DraftKings. Skill says simple NBA trivia. Why did Adam tell people to get ready to learn Chinese? What?
Why?
Bobby said that's the last time Pacers were nice. Trey left with Granger, PG, Hibbert, Stevenson, and Hill. Yeah, they were nice.
That was a cool squad.
Skill says Zion is a cuddler, not a fighter.
Okay.
Have you seen Zion? I wouldn't mess with him. Skills at oddly satisfying NBA moments. I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat. It was a crazy moment, bro.
We were like, why would you make people wait that long to do that? It's so stupid. Like, just make a damn decision, you big baby.
The decision. And it's lucky I ain't in the league. I would have averaged 19,389 claps a game, tied all time with Udonis Haslem. Absolutely. Good job, team. Good job. Yep. High five. Well, if you got claps, I got high fives, Mozzie. I'll out you do you in high fives.
Said Ant is lucky. I ain't in the league. Oh, I just didn't see that top part at first. I just saw that long ass number.
Do you think Shaq ever wanted to rejoin the Magic when he was hoping for a team during? No, I don't. I mean, I don't think so. Yeah.
No, once he left, he was done with that.
Yeah.
That's why I think I said it to you, where he talked about how players have gone on to be, to join up with other teams to build super teams. Like, man, if I would have known that was accepted when I was playing, He said, I would have went to play with Jordan immediately. I was like, I believe it. Jordan, Shaq, and Pippen would have been interesting.
Goodness. But yeah, guys, I think we'll go ahead and call it a night for this one. It's definitely been a lot of fun hanging out with all you guys. I do appreciate you all for tuning in. All of our new viewers, new subscribers. Make sure if y'all haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We will be back live tomorrow. I'll say we'll definitely be live for Lakers and Nuggets at 9 p.m. Central Time, U.S. Central Time, and probably more than likely, I'm trying to think. Do those games interfere? So might not be. Interfere. Yeah, they do interfere. And so probably won't be live for Thunder and Pelicans. So we're probably just playing for the Lakers and Nuggets. Y'all just know that if I'm being quiet tomorrow, it's because I'm watching the Thunders and Pelicans and I'm mad. We'll catch y'all tomorrow, guys. Make sure y'all look out for any edited content we have coming out this week. We'll definitely have a video coming out. I think we have a video coming out Monday and Tuesday this week. So looking forward to that. We'll also have some on Thursday. A lot of great stuff coming out, and we will catch y'all on the next one.
Yep. LeBron fights the super team. Jordan was a super team. There's some facts to that. But thank you guys. Appreciate you. If you haven't already, hit that like button, and we'll catch you on the next one, which will be tomorrow. Peace out, y'all. Love you guys.
Cheers.
Peace out.